Hello, and welcome to a new episode finally again of Lancer. We had to skip a week because our GM was maybe, I don't know, too lazy to prepare. No, it was too much for him to prepare, so he needed more time. He really wants to give us a good show. So let's applaud him for that, at least. We are here, as always, with Phoenix playing.
I am playing John Hudson, aka Houston, code name Texas. I was not here last week because I was busy with something else, but now I'm here again. I'm gonna have much more input than last week, so it's the same old Hudson.
Yes, he wasn't here, and yeah, that's the same input as ever. So
Mhm.
he wasn't missed in that way.
Oh,
And we have Luis playing.
Hi, I'm Louise, and I will be playing Erwin, our local gambling addict who was led into a casino.
Strangely,
Yeah, I play a little hacker guy.
yeah. And we have Magnolia playing.
Hello, I'm playing Dami Wasserman, working professional, famously normal woman, research scientist, and mech pilot.
And apparently very good at throwing the voice. That's why called ventriloquist, I think. Don't know.
I forgot the call sign. Yes, call sign ventriloquist. We're
Yeah.
going to at some point get into why that's that. Maybe today, maybe next week. Who knows?
Luis also forgot to say that his call sign is Red Tail. So
Yes, his call sign is Red Tail because I named all of his stuff after bugs. There's no deeper meaning.
isn't a Red Tail a
Fuck
bird?
my naming scheme, dude. I don't have like secret meanings behind it. I play a fucking D&D game where I play a character who uses like plants and stuff to like attack people. His name is Vines. I named him fucking Vines.
I love that.
Doing it for the.
And he's my favorite little character. I love him.
Oh, and I am, of course, Green, your humble tavern keeper, but for now a player, and I play Lance Mayer, codename Dragon Child, because, well, I use Dragon Max.
You get that flamethrower on there yet?
That's
Not
me.
that kind of dragon.
What are we
They
doing?
just look like dragons, they don't fight like dragons. I mean, look at Power Rangers. The Green Ranger was the Dragon Ranger, but it couldn't spit fire.
Which is, I think, a sort of failure of the like concept. If I can be honest.
Oh, we're shit talking the Green Ranger.
I just,
Oh, he was the
you know
best
what?
Ranger in the rest of the
I'll
story.
alive?
be honest. I think he wang that one. I think he beat it.
I know a lot of like
don't
the
think so.
Power Rangers actors are dead. Is the
Green
Green Ranger
Ranger,
alive?
Tommy Oliver, he is dead. Sadly.
Yeah, unfortunately, he passed away.
Damn.
Well, and may he rest in peace. However, it's not like he can come get me when I talk about him. So.
And this game is
he will haunt you.
run by Dawn, so I will give him the word. Bird.
Hello, everybody. I am Don, and
Hi,
for
Don.
the time being, I am. This is my AA meeting. For the time being, I am your GM. While we venture through the world of Lancer. So, jumping back into it, to remind ourselves what happened last session. Well, actually, what happened a lot last session is that we struggled with technical difficulties because some stuff was happening. But
Don't jinx it.
we got the game working. We found ourselves, the party, investigating the murdered census official here in the Icebreaker Borealis. A man by the name of Tara Macaulay. When they arrived at his house, they found a woman dressed in 1950 noir detective attire who very easily allows them to enter the crime scene.
Wait. One question: who made the season 2 notes? The session 2?
Me, why?
Because you literally said 1 hour of technical difficulties later.
To be
Good
fair,
note
this
taking.
was ragging on me and my camera setup not working, so I thought it was fair.
Okay.
Fair.
No, that's mad funny.
Anyway, upon using a holographic image of the crime scene as it happened, or as it was discovered, you guys learned about the murder in that it happened minutes after entering his home. Tarbin had returned from the Zengyi Sao district with shopping bags. Security cameras did not have any footage of it. There was no struggle and no forced entry, but you do know that the cause of death was a single shot to the back of the head. It was a difficult shot to pull off from a distance, making you suspect that it was done while the victim's back was turned, in which he was either not aware or he trusted the person with him enough to turn his back. Within his belongings, you found what looked to be a small statuette of what looks like a figure dressed in orange and red robes, similar to the ones worn by the Cult of the One plumed in golden flame. Close look shows a binary code carved into it that translates into an Omninet link. The detective tells you that they've spoken with members of the Golden Flame, to which all of them are feigning ignorance on the murder. There's not really much else you can do now. But you are led to believe that the Cult of the One is somehow involved. Using this this Omninet link and Erwin's own technology, you learn that it is trying to connect to a data storage cloud somewhere within the destroyed data center. Dami takes it upon themselves to hook into a subjectivity enhancement suite as she dives into the Omninet. Within it, you find a wall of code that you had to do some hacker magic to open up.
Computer's bullshit.
With a very high roll, you managed to pull out the destroyed data and piece it back together, in which you learn that Tarbin had been taking notes on a sudden increase of station visitors that are not on the registration. He suspected that there would be human trafficking within the Zengyi Sao district. He tried to investigate himself, but felt like he was being followed and went back home, where you assume he was murdered. While you're trying to bring this out to everybody else, Dami felt watched, as if something is rapidly approaching her. A few failed rolls and one successful roll later, you managed to get out just in time as a bright, burning flame. In it, there are these like avian faces screaming out towards you. Stressful, but you survive as you are pulled out. From here, you decide to investigate the illegal, or not illegal, the unapproved repairs on the system array within the station. To do that, you need to speak to the tech union and the union representative, a man named Fayad Harb. All of these people are outside of Rita's office building, protesting. When you get there, Fayad is there making sure that the protesters are following the legal limits of their peaceful protest. When you pull him aside, he tells you that at some point he became aware that Rita probably didn't authorize this repair, but he's so deep in it that if he backs out now, he's going to look really bad in front of his fellow union. So he asks you for help. to get Rita to formally apologize, which he can use to get the people out of the way. Rita reluctantly apologizes and promises pay for something she didn't do. With that, you are able to talk freely with Fayad. You understand that the reactors in this place used to be used as the ship was once a mining colony, but is no longer needed because of that. They have since been dismantled. Or, sorry, they haven't been dismantled. They have been not used. They used to be used for an asteroid breaking laser. That has been dismantled. And that is the information you have going into this session. There is still more to investigate. There are the power fluctuations, the kidnapped Harrison Armory scientist, and the printer malfunctions.
If I am remembering correctly as well, we had wanted to go to the cult at the start of today.
Yes, you could have done that if you want to. They are nearby.
We still feeling down for that?
Sure.
Because we already had an idea who did the printers. It was our old comrade who had something against printers and vending machines and stuff like that. So
I don't think Bobby's currently here, but
He didn't
maybe he's stowed away.
we didn't bring him for a reason.
yeah, he's probably still hunting crabs at the station.
And we do a side wipe. I'm kidding.
That's right. He's actively breaking the printer again.
Yeah, precisely. Gary's in the background just on his like 6th coffee of this hour.
Fine.
Only 6?
Only 6. It's a light day.
Yeah.
Hey,
All right. I need you guys to talk amongst yourselves. I gotta grab water real quick because my throat is dry.
Please do. So,
I want to build a function discussion.
if I remember where we were, I think we were gonna. Oh, hi, Houston. Where were you?
Getting a hat, and he's wearing now a cowboy hat because he felt bald.
Great for you. Okay, so we're just saying Houston has been gone for the whole time. It's great.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks for bringing. What's his name? It's not Lepidoptera, because Lepidoptera is the wrong.
that isn't that.
Thanks for bringing Hymenoptera. Wait, no, that's bees. What did I name my boy?
I don't know. You sent your drone with me. I don't know its name.
Don't know that number. Someone called me. Don't know that number, so I'm not gonna pick up.
This does not
Smart.
already. Do not ask.
Hymenoptera. I called it Hymenoptera because it's not actually a
Hymenoptera.
slave name.
No, wasn't Lepidoptera a
Butterflies.
fly from the old world?
Yes, and that's why it's named Hymenoptera. So it's unique and trademarkable.
And different, yes.
You know that our code names aren't trademarked, right?
Speak for yourself. No, I no. Actually, no. I am going to speak for all of us. It's not trademark.
No.
This is not a Karakin Omni drama. What are we? Don't. No one knows who we are.
I mean, ventriloquist is just a job for a entertainer.
Stick your hand in the puppet and pretend to talk. Just,
Do you have a
Yeah.
puppet?
Huh?
Do you have a puppet?
No.
In her case, the puppet is a mech, I think.
Kind of, yes.
I guess that's fair.
Not make us
I think
all
it's a puppet. It's
ventriloquists?
not very entertaining.
Anyway,
No, I'm a dragon child.
I don't think I'm an old cradle colony, so no, I don't think I'm Texas.
Fair.
I don't think I could possibly be Texas.
No, but you're using fire. And they grow everything in Texas.
I mean, fireworks.
This is back. It's me.
Oh wow.
Well, hello there.
Or what's just gonna take out his phone and you see that he's like plopping away on his screen. Very brightly colored. It's definitely not work.
It's you can hear like what's the like the sound effects for when you're rolling for it. It's like damn it, weapon, 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 weapon. Have you already weapon? Damn it!
That was one of the roll for the day.
Okay.
Are you playing an online gambling game?
No.
Yes, yes.
I'm
Well,
not spending real money. Therefore, it's not gambling.
We're following up on the unauthorized repairs done by the Faith of the One. All right, cool.
The Faith of the One. I thought it was the Cult of the One. Oh,
The face of the one.
They don't call themselves the cult; they call themselves the Faith.
that's
It's a
fair.
conscious community.
it's just a very small difference, but it makes a huge.
It makes
Difference.
it's a pretty big implication.
Face of the One,
between
Wreath
the
and
two.
Golden Flames, Jehovah's Witnesses, Church of Latter-day Saints. It's all the same bullshit.
They've got long ass names. I'm sure I've missaid their name about 1,000 times because it's a long fucking
Yeah.
name.
But people that are in a cult would never say that they're in a cult,
Exactly.
This is
even
true.
though they are.
I do want people at home to know that I have abbreviated this in the notes to AUGF.
Ouch.
Yeah.
I saw. I mean, here, I'll read it. Cult of the One Wreathed in Golden Flame.
Look, I'm not going to write it out every time.
Owie GF, God's strongest soldier, being very brave about this tummy ache.
Well,
Is it Reeds or
the
Flute?
best
Am I
thing
stupid?
that I've ever heard is the Infinius and Verb RUCA, the organization without a full acronym.
Yes.
Give me like 2 seconds.
The organization that Perry the Platypus works for.
Because I do want to get this right and have this written down exactly what the name is. Because I don't think it's Wreath. I think it's Plume. But I want to check.
And because a wreath is what you hang on a door during Christmas.
No, wreathed is also wrapped in. You can be wreathed in flame.
Yeah, Wreath is
Yeah.
something you put around
But
something.
don't you write it differently then?
No.
Nope. A wreath is something you put around something, which is why they are shaped like that.
Okay.
Mhm.
The official name. Write it down.
Write it down.
I'm
Write
ready.
it down.
The Faith of the One, plumed in golden flame.
Aww. So it can't be AUGF.
So it's not wreath and shit. It's
no wreath. There's no wreath.
All right, so the new acronym
sh-
is FOPGF. I know it's not. No, it's absolutely not.
Oh, I don't know if you can say that on Twitch.
Yeah.
I
yeah.
didn't say anything.
Oh, Pride Month is over, folks.
I lost my nerd glasses.
Oh.
Am I stupid? What? Okay. Someone's gonna have to tell me what that means.
I'm going to have to explain to you some very old-fashioned homophobic slurs with them.
Please, you can DM me that. Maybe I can't say it.
We cannot say that because of Twitch terms of service.
Can we go with
I don't-
FGF? Can we go with FGF?
Am I happy that I
We'll
also
just call it the
recorded
Faith
this?
of the One. I think that's
On
easy.
YouTube.
That's the short.
Oh,
YouTube was a little bit
All that
looser on the rules.
It's like 1940, so I think we're good.
Let's still not risk it. FGF, sure. Let's
Oh,
What's the G?
Golden Flame,
Okay.
sure.
Golden
We'll
Flame.
just call them the Golden Flame. Fuck it. Fuck
Yeah.
it. Golden Flame. Easy.
Golden Flame, got it.
Good God.
I'm gonna get some different to drink.
I'm gonna
Basket.
end up on a list somewhere.
Oh,
We have to have like this.
I would like to preface that this
table
this
limit.
setting was not written by a straight individual by any means.
Oh, Vex, we're absolutely not. No. No, I've followed
Just-
her on Tumblr long enough to watch the pronouns change. Like, absolutely not.
And also, I don't think they intended it to be abbreviated. I think they just
Sure.
meant it to be Golden Flame.
Nothing,
very fair, they
nothing
did it.
is
That's an
left to chance.
abbreviation.
Very funny. It is absolutely the. It is.
Personally, I prefer AUGF.
I
Sure,
will
make it
It
out with GF in your notes. The
easily
Golden Flame.
transfer
Sure.
bit to do something to. Oh God. Anyway,
Anyways, Let's play again.
Oh my lord.
Yeah, okay, so we're
Okay.
dealing with
Moving on.
Golden Flames. Sure,
Oh,
whatever.
Good God.
so Houston, when was the last time you went to church?
That still exists?
Apparently,
still
there's
some
one
places
right down there. And
Yeah,
everyone's
that's-
gonna point at the building that I assume has a hooded figure outside of it.
I mean, we've been traveling through space millions of light years, and we still haven't found anything similar to a god. So
Actually,
That's-
you don't know about
That's
Ra.
really untrue. We found
There,
at least
there,
two
there
things that
are
are
technical
equivalent
gods
That's
and computers.
probably untrue.
Yeah.
I mean, didn't our friend here just see one like 30 seconds ago and it's in my back pocket?
Yeah, no. Okay, three. Well, okay, I don't. That thing's not that thing's not dragging Deimos around like a fucking dog and terrorizing everybody. But it's still rough. So
Mm-hmm.
have they
Anyway.
found that moon yet?
Heading to the faith of the one, or the golden flame. One of the fucking words. We'll figure it out.
Golden Flame.
Golden flame.
I'm nothing.
You see what is this very
Hold on.
out of place looking, essentially chapel, compared to the rest of the buildings here in this same area. Walking in and out, you see various people dressed in these gold and orange and white robes. Most of their faces are covered by a mask or very tall hat. Though some people will walk in just wearing normal clothes or normal everyday civilian clothing.
As we're walking up, Erwin would like to just sort of keep his ears peeled. Like, you'll see that he cranks up the sensitivity on his dermoplating and just tries to listen to what people are saying and see if he can get a vibe for how, like, non-cloaked people view this place.
Yeah, can I get a word on the street?
Absolutely, you can.
We all know that the bird is the word.
You're literally getting a word on the
In the
street.
60s, yeah.
It's a 16.
Okay, with a 16.
Tell me your
Enjoy
secrets.
a 16. All of my secrets. Just
I mean,
attempting
16 out of 20 secrets, I guess.
50% of your secrets.
Still a lot.
75% of your secrets.
Well, no, you got from 10.
Ah, fair.
Lancer base 55% chance of success. I love you. Listen, if it was 50%, it would be 11 and up. It starts at 10.
This is true. This is true.
I'm just checking.
Like how the
here.
D100
I
really should just be 0
believe
to 99.
Yeah.
I could just roll the D100 for fun. We could just
finding all of my information on the faith. I had it up and then I lost it because everything is hell.
No.
Just to
So
make it
I do apologize.
Oh, good.
Just like lie.
I'm just gonna lie to you. That's
No!
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm not gonna.
We're starting again.
line to your friends. We should stream Among Us one day.
We should.
I have it. Here's the thing. Love the people I hang out with. Love my friends. Don't like lying to them. Except within the confines of Among Us, in which case I am the worst piece of shit on God's earth.
Oh, here we go. Factions. Found it. Yay.
Factions.
Hatchins. And listen, the second we load into that spaceship, I'm Gaslight Gatekeep Robotic.
I don't know if anyone here has ever played Fakin' It from Jackbox, not Spawn. That game is how you ruin friendships because you just lie to each other.
That's
Yeah.
beautiful. I love games where you lie like a mother.
Yeah, they also say that when you play Munchkin with your friends, and I played that, and I still have friends with them.
That's
Oh,
fair.
that's sweet.
You backstab your friends in that.
Here's the
What-
thing. What they've all underestimated is the sort of indomitable power of the human spirit and friendship.
Yeah.
Which I've only ever seen lose once, and that was at the end of the the Euphoria Deathmatch Island game that's airing every Tuesday. Every Tuesday. And by
Hey,
that,
sponsor.
I mean 4 Tuesdays, starting in June, ending next week.
Nice.
Yeah, but you get to see me get absolutely betrayed to hell and back. It's very funny. But yeah, no, that was definitely some line to your friendship. And that was very fun.
So, the faith, the golden flame, what you learn, and something you might have already known, is that this faith starts in the same place that many cults do within the Long Rim, from a place of misery and desperation.
So everywhere.
Long
Yeah.
room place that famously sucks.
There are a lot of people walking around who are very happy and invested in the concept of an apocalypse.
Ah, damn it.
People here seem to just be happily awaiting the day when the universe burns itself out, and eventually they might be part of what becomes after.
It's like evangelicals if they just cut all the bullshit off before Revelations.
Fair. Yeah.
Essentially.
You're kind of only going off the one book if you're that into it. Just use
However, what you see is a lot of people walking by. This place is pretty much dead center in a very populated like walking area. So what you'll see as you walk by is you'll see members of the faith moving about trying to find people and like have them speak about it. Like, hey, did you know you're gonna die one day? Do you want to be happy about that?
As
this would
sounds very
numbers on Hell's Gate.
I think I might have found our inn, guys.
If we believe high
Yeah.
enough, the world will burn faster.
That's going just quoted into the notes.
I do want it on record. Donnie is kind of hiding behind Texas.
You're gonna hide behind the guy that actively burns the world. That's kind of what these guys want.
What?
Hide
Yes.
behind Dragon Child.
The napalm only shoots forward.
That's fair.
I don't-
for now, yes, there is.
It's not a
module
tachyon
installed.
lance. It doesn't have backblast. It's fine.
Yet.
Are you getting the? Are you going for the tachyon lance?
Probably. We'll
You
see.
going for Sherman Bestie? Okay. All right, King.
Okay.
All right. So can I just sort of like accidentally wander up to one of these guys and get like targeted?
Yeah, you can.
Cool.
You see, eventually someone will come to you dressed in these cultist robes. It's saying, have you heard of the coming Great Flame?
The what?
The Great Flame. The new beginning of the universe.
Like a new universe?
Is he talking about a new Big Bang?
Universe 2, the sequel to the universe. I mean, there's kind of already a second universe.
Yes.
Maybe 3.
There are a lot of universes.
I mean that this universe will burn, and a new one will sprout from its ashes.
Yeah, that's what they call the circle of life.
I don't
Like
know
a
if that
phoenix.
counts for blank space or the
So you understand how it works. Are you interested in joining
No,
the faith of the one?
no.
I
But why
also
not?
watch.
Hang on. I have a question.
Yeah.
Who's the one? So you said that the universe will burn. I get that. Who's the one?
The one. The Firebird, the Great Flame.
Oh.
So it is a phoenix. Got it.
The
Okay,
one
now I'm wondering what their sort of information is, and I'm almost thinking that they have X-Men comics, the story arc of the Phoenix.
Yeah,
Some sort of
John
Space
Gray
Force, yeah.
kicking ass in this satellite right now. She's doing gangbusters.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, sure. What can you tell me? I'm just gonna try and like kick Dragon Child a little bit. Just like kick you in the foot, like in the ankle, so you know I've done it, but I've not hurt you.
No.
Oh!
What we do here is we, through faith, will be reborn, and depending on how much faith you have and money,
Did they say that out loud? Hang on.
you might have heard. You it's kind of hard to tell if you heard and money.
I heard.
Will have the ability to control over the form you assume within the new world. You could be anything you want.
Wait.
You don't have to be this sad mortal life.
Could I be a space moth?
If that is what you desire.
Can
Guys,
I
I'm
do
going inside.
2 things? While Homeboy was talking, Donwa tried to like sketch out the things she saw in what was it? The OmniNet investigating God, what's Homeboy's name?
Tarbin.
Investigating Tarvin's death. Like, you know,
I
the
would
thing
sure
that
that was a good idea to be physically drawing the thing that almost sent you insane.
Yeah, no, not a great idea. Not a great
Cool.
idea. Absolutely not. And she's
Doing it anyway?
also going to like lean over and elbow Erwin when he says like when he starts talking about the transcendentalism, and it's like this is very close to post-thanatological something.
Yeah, I was
credit to say research.
already going like, okay, yes, sir. Fun story. Owen, sidebar, please.
Yes. I just get like yoinked by the shoulder or something. Yeah.
You think this is a smart idea?
Do you want to get inside?
Yes, but
Alright.
I don't want to sell my freedom.
You don't have to.
I don't think they're
I'm
paying for anything. They're not giving. These people don't look like they're losing money about anything.
He did say and money.
Well,
Maybe
yes,
you
our
heard, but
money,
I heard.
not theirs.
You do see that a lot of the
I cannot
members.
stress enough to you, Dragon Child.
Go ahead.
We have a person who's
You know, you
capable
can
of
just call me by my name. You can just call me Lon.
I forgot your name, if I'm being completely honest with you
Oh
here.
my god, you've known each other how long?
It doesn't appear in that game, so it's not important.
Writing a deeply homoerotic.
Hang on, sorry, hang on. Dragon Child, sidebar. Houston, stop disrespecting the game!
Stop playing it. There are much better things outside, like grass.
What's grass? We live on a spaceship.
Yeah, the only person here who knows what grass is Dami. I remember grass. Damn, that shit was nice.
What do you say during your sidebar to each other? Let's stay on target a little bit. Do you do you want to enter the temple with them?
Well, I'm actually because
Unless
I
long stop.
didn't really tell his plan, so I'm trying to figure out what he exactly is planning on doing because the way it goes now, I don't trust it.
I know that Lon is perceptive, so I'm going to tell you this right now. You see the same look in Erwin's eyes that you would have seen when he jumped out of his mech.
So insanity and
It's a little bit of a
Let him.
this will be, so what if I do this? It's fine. It's fun. People are having fun.
I don't know if we talked about this. You are being dangerous. Just because it's fun doesn't mean it's a good idea.
Fun.
It's not fun, it's risky, but we're probably getting something out of this.
He gets it.
All right. You might go in I will follow you, but I will be invisible.
Sure.
Yes, I can be invisible. Yes.
Yeah, I know. We have the same suit on.
So do you
Yeah,
find
do you
a place to
also-
go invisible, or do you just disappear in the
No.
crowd?
No,
just
I'm
like
just
right
following the
here.
guy.
No, I literally have what's it called?
Stealth hard suit.
No, I mean,
Yeah.
do you turn invisible right here in front of everybody?
Oh no. I would like if you play Mass Effect games.
I have not played it.
Lon's pressing crouch to hide.
Well, there's one character who's just standing there, and then you see someone walk by and he disappears. Something like that. The way he did it with changing clothes, but then I just disappear.
Okay, I'm going to allow you with invisibility to. Do you have any abilities that help you with stealth?
Act unseen or unheard.
Okay, I will let you roll that, and you can have an accuracy die to it. So you can roll me a d10, add your bonus, and then also add a d6 to it.
So accurate.
Sorry, the d20, not a d10. My bad.
Yeah. So I get an extra accurate, and that's it. Or
Yeah.
Nice.
There you go.
this is going perfectly.
You firmly believe that you will not be caught, so long as you keep yourself quiet within this.
Yeah. Cause
Oh my god!
where is it?
As for the rest of you, what are you doing?
Yeah, here.
This is really it. Can you tell me more about this?
We can show you
Yeah, absolutely.
one of our
Yeah.
rituals to end the universe is about to start.
Hang on.
To,
So you're doing the rituals yourself.
to,
So-
to end it.
No,
Yes.
yeah, but like the one is the one ending the world. So are you like helping?
We
You,
are.
like, a starter
Yes.
spark?
That you understand exactly what we are.
Perfect.
We are the spark that the one plumed in golden flame will use to burn away this world.
Huh. Interesting. Has anyone seen the one? Looks directly at Dami.
Have you?
I have not seen the one. None
Do you
of
know
us
anyone
here
who
have
has?
seen the one. Yes. The High Circle. They claim to have seen it. And we believe.
And
The Ignatius Aurum.
The Ignatius Aurum. I have the distinct feeling that the game master is just making me spell words.
I love making these spell words.
throwing some shit
I'll
out there
type it
and
out for you.
fuck with you.
Ignatius Aurum. They are not. Oh, streamed.
I don't know if there is an existing internet that spans that far.
I mean, I can get.
That's literally the internet.
Yeah.
So you could email someone from Cradle right now. Like it's
Like this. Bonk.
it's just some random dickhead from Cradle.
It's just a random email address that's like been put through with like a string generator.
Oh god. It's all fun and games. So Donnie tries to get back into role UID email address.
Yes. I'd love to follow you. I'd love to see what this is about. I'd love to help you.
Do you have something of an offering? It will go a long way.
I'm gonna look at. Can I roll to see if I can spot Dragon Child?
It'll be hard, but yes.
Very hard.
Not get a hold of something. No. Okay. Cool. No, I absolutely cannot see you. Okay. Cool.
You have no idea where Dragon Child is.
No. Okay. Then I'm just gonna say. I mean, I have a black box that might have the one inside of it.
You claim to carry the one with you?
I claim that he was on my computer. I don't know if he's still there.
Question out of character, but about in character. Would Lawrence know that Erwin knows Morse code?
I have.
Do you know Morse code?
Lon, first of all, I know Morse code, but second of all, I have literally built into my body a communication system you can just call me on.
Yeah, but if I talk, they'll hear me.
This is true. This is fair.
So I'm closer towards you, without you seeing it, and that's what I want to say on your shoulder in Morse code.
That's fair.
So
Okay.
I'm thinking, do you really think it's a good idea to tell them to have that statue?
The statue,
It's
not the statue.
It's not the statue.
Well, wasn't it that where the computer thing was in?
No.
Not exactly.
That's where we found the binary. What I'm talking about is I'm talking about my OmniHook that Dami did the sensitivity hack in that I firewalled back up after Dami came out.
That we might have partitioned the one plumed and golden flame.
Because he couldn't get my firewall at first until Dami opened the firewall. He might still be in there.
Well, I asked the same thing, but then about that part.
Yeah. You would see
I
that
put my hand on your shoulder so you could like act as if you have an itch or something.
Oh, I was gonna say that Erwin just taps his foot. No, but it's the best I've got.
I'll stay close.
You
Just a
claim
couple
to carry with
just a
you
couple of taps, yeah.
the one plumed and golden flame.
I mean, I can confirm with me. Like here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna hand this piece of paper over to my compatriot. I'm gonna hand it towards Dami. And you're gonna nobody's gonna question why Erwin has like just real paper. Don't worry about it.
Everyone's got glossy A4.
Yeah, we all still use real paper. Where do the trees come from? We don't know, but we still have paper.
I am going to have someone write down a description of what we saw. And if that matches the description that the Ignatius Aurum gave, I can give you the thing that it was on. Or I can at least let you see inside the thing it was on. If I give it to you, you're not going to be able to get inside. So, I need to open it up for you.
Dami's just gonna turn around the sketch you made.
I want you to make me
Easy.
some kind of charm or a persuasion-esque roll. Do
Can
you have
I
any skills
roll-
for that?
Can I roll get a hold of something because it lets me acquire temporary or permanent allies and social influence?
I'll allow it.
Nice. Let's go. Please roll well.
Not bad.
Not bad
That's
at all.
good. That's good.
Of average, so yeah.
Oh, there's something die.
They turn to you, the two people who are talking to you right now.
Oh, there's two of them? Where'd the
Yeah,
second guy come from?
He's just hanging out.
Cool.
He's lurking.
They seem to travel in groups. They're never usually alone from one another.
They're like a plague.
Jehovah
They
Witness.
move.
rule.
No,
Yeah.
no. They move in herds. They do move in herds.
They're like a plague.
They're
Say-
fire teams.
Though we do not believe the one can simply be locked away in a box, we are interested to see what you have.
Okay. I assume we're going inside.
If it is the one, inside, outside, it does not matter.
All right. Okay, this is going to be a really weird question. Can either of you connect with technology directly? Or do I need to set up a screen? Because this thing only has a terminal window, and I don't know if you're going to understand that.
We understand.
Perfect.
We know of technicians who understand this way. Many of our followers are enhanced by modern age technology.
That's what we're calling it.
Okay. Then what?
Which
what
is to
Erwin
say
was
that they
doing-
can and will. They're effectively a technical. They can jack into whatever you need them to.
Which
Cool.
would explain why it was on the OmniNet.
Yeah, definitely. Erwin will just sort of pull out. Erwin will step to the side of the walkway so they're not just in the middle of the road.
Okay.
And then pull out his OmniHook, which, for the folks at home who were not here last session, is basically a just terminal-bound computer system with a massive firewall outside of it. So if Erwin ever needs a black box, he has a black box. The last thing that was done inside of there was we used a URL that we found on, or that Lon found on a statue, and Erwin will just sort of boot it up and put it in viewer mode so that anyone in our little group chat can basically see what's going on inside, and then he will start tracing back the entity that was there with Gandhi.
Okay. To prevent, since this is effectively a Pandora's box of stuff,
Yeah,
opening it has a risk.
I'm aware.
Do you have a hacker fix or something of that sort?
I have a hacker finesse.
Finesse. I like that. Let's do that.
I am actually going to ask
Mhm.
Magnolia. I think you might have a better chance at this one.
I have hacker fix, or no, I have hacker finesse and repair and maintain, but repair and maintain is +4. So.
Yeah, I could help you with a hacker. I could help you with a hack roll. I can't help you with a repair roll.
Maintaining the firewalls, I think.
I think we talked about it last time, but if you guys want to help with something you're not skilled in, all you have to do is take stress for it.
Yeah.
Oh, this is true.
That's why I'm at 3 instead of 2.
This is true. This is true. This is true. Where's my stress counter?
I should also mention that stress is a resource that you can also use for a failed roll. If you want to roll again, you may take stress.
Oh,
Stress is a
But-
resource. Philosophy I very much have about
Pushing your luck like that may have
Risks.
worse effects if you fail.
that's fair. I'm willing to help you on this one if you want to roll it, Magnolia.
Actually, I might.
I'll take the stress if you want to maintain it.
I'll do that. I'll do that.
Take
I will-
advantage. Or take
roll
accuracy,
and then
sorry.
I will flip it. Oh wait, I can just roll it from here. Love the concept of a Pandora's box. Love the concept of a thing you do not want to let out. Surely this will not come up again later.
Oh, absolutely not. It's gonna go completely fine. Don't forget your accuracy.
Oh shoot!
You might be able to get a 20 plus.
Like I did.
R D6.
Okay, on a repair and maintain of.
Well, no wonder.
20.
Oh, awesome!
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
good.
Love that. So I'm gonna tell you something that you did not notice before,
Oh no.
Ooh.
that you would only notice on a 20. You find yourself searching, trying to find the entity that was burning through.
Mhm.
When a question raises your mind is how did it even get in there in the first place? Erwin should have known if something was in there. The box itself was made by them.
Mhm.
You find effectively in this digital space a burned through hole within the box. It came from the outside, burned its way through, coming at you.
Oh, God.
And left the same way.
Hmm.
The only remnant is is effectively the hole left behind.
And just for clarity's sake, is this a virtual hole or is this a physical?
Can you roll? Do you have an inspection ability?
I have investigated.
Roll me and investigate. You can both roll it if you want.
I don't have anything, so it's going to be a d20.
13. A successful bushcraft.
The hackers are going, oh, the hardware's broken.
Ooh.
Successful
Something-
bushcraft. We'll see about that Tuesday.
Yeah, we'll do.
Erwin and Dami, you both realize as you were looking through it, towards the bottom of the actual physical box, there is a small, no bigger than a pinprick, really. Your box has a hole in it that has not been there before.
No, this is expensive tech.
I don't think the hole is lit. I think it's in the firewall. However, you might want to check your firewall.
There is, with
You
this
just-
information, you realize that both physically and digitally something has burned its way through.
Oh shit! Never mind.
Yeah, there's a hole inside the box, so if you pick it up and turn it over, there's
Erwin's just going to
definitely
like
a hole.
put the box on its side so that Dami can see the hole and then shrimp further to start fixing his firewall.
In action. This is normal. This is fine. This happens. It's okay. This is something we're equipped to.
I mean, it's definitely not okay, but you know.
Do either of you have a repair or maintain or a hack or fix to try to fix this?
I can hack or finesse to try and fix the firewall.
Okay, I'll
I don't have any sort of physical skills.
The physical damage isn't really much. It shouldn't affect your equipment.
Uh-oh.
At this time, you don't think that you would be able to do this. You need more time and resources.
Guys. the
If
black
this is
box-
something you would like to follow up on and do at a different time, what I can have you do, Erwin, is within your narrative page,
yeah.
you could start a clock for me.
Ooh, okay.
Ooh. All of us are
Just Erwin, since it's their
Nice.
box.
Let me look. 6 ticks?
If I can make the max, we'll make it 3 ticks.
We're able to show the people at home.
Oh.
If you show the sheet, I think.
With 1
you
tick
make it
already
early?
fixed, knowing about the problem.
Okay,
Finding the resources is another tick. Fixing it is a final tick.
cool.
Well, I thought it would be an actual clock.
Anyway,
It kind of is.
Problem.
more like a pie wheel. Yeah.
Fix it.
It's a very interesting way of doing it. I know they use it to like measure NPC attitude in fucking, what is it? Shadow of the Wolf. Anyway, never mind.
Moving on. You're attempting to show it, but all you're able to show is what was left behind.
Well, you know what? I really shouldn't be surprised that a thing that was made out of fire burned a hole in my setup, but like, I am.
Make a
I
fair
think
point.
maybe it's for the best we didn't find it again.
Yeah, it's fair.
You are concerned with the for future use, the stability of it now.
Yeah. Makes sense.
You don't know. You don't know whether or not it is a wise decision to keep using it at this point, but you can. You can if you want, but there might be more consequences if it goes badly.
Cool. I assume that we've at least shown these two,
Yeah.
rogue guys that like, hey, there was a thing here. It's not here anymore, and then I'm just gonna shut the thing down.
We cannot help but feel a level of suspicion
That's fair.
that we cannot see what you have seen.
I mean, I showed you the logs. That's about what I've got right now.
I don't know if you want to see it.
But if it is true that you have seen it, then they're still rolling on your 18. They haven't like lost trust in you. They're just like, well, you're not as cool as the one who actually did see it, and
No, that's
we
fair.
all love.
Everyone's gonna play
You are
up
still
the fact that he
welcome.
looks, 18, if not 17.
You are still welcome within our faith,
Thanks.
of course.
I'd like to learn more about it, because it sounds interesting. Right?
Who are you saying right to?
Digitally, via the dermoplaning.
We can show you our ritual, if you wish.
Erwin will nod and look at Houston and Donnie.
Donnie does look a little bit like she's about to throw up right now, but yeah, she'll not.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
sure.
You enter into this large temple. It's at this point a bunch of people, a lot more of the robed figures rather than casually dressed folk. There are still some casually dressed, but they seem to be watching from the sidelines. Tourists, you can tell.
Hurts.
So us, basically.
I was really debating putting an I Love the One shirt on, but I'm not going to do that.
Oh, there's a gift
You
shop.
know, we're gonna go out for communion. We're gonna have to like put our hands over.
There's absolutely a gift shop here.
We are-
Yes, I went to a ritual and all I got was this lazy t-shirt.
You watch as people go up to this large burning brazier through hymns and prayers in languages that none of you seem to understand. People will walk up, pull out various technologies. Some of them look to be implants. Some of them are pulling implants off of themselves.
Oh.
And tossing it in the flame.
I want to use my momentum.
Uh-oh.
Elaborate?
When you survey a situation, ask one of the following questions to get a truthful answer from the GM.
Okay.
So,
Ask your
because
question.
I sneaked in, they still don't know that I'm here, so I want to find out more about this cult in a different... It is their temple, right?
Yes.
So I want to see if I can get into a specific room. So, which way do I feel I should be moving?
I have to answer honestly, correct?
Yes.
All right.
I'll. There you can see
You-
the momentum in the chat.
All throughout this, what you gather is this ritual is effectively, depending on your level of faith in the, weirdness and magic of the world. If it's low, this looks like absolutely nothing. This is just people throwing shit into fire and saying that it's going to the destruction of the world. Your understanding is that there are lower members of this cult who don't really have much of an effect. They're just essentially the worker ants of this cult. You should be looking for somebody with a little bit higher,
And I want to find a queen.
a queen or a drone. Your eyes turn to somebody dressed within robes, speaking to another. They seem to have a look of concern on their faces as they speak to each other.
Okay. If I see them talking like that, I will move towards them and try to listen in.
You are pretty well stealth, so I'm not going to make you roll anything for it.
So I would that mean read a situation to find out, look for subtext, motives, or threats in the situation or person?
Not at the moment because of your high stealth. I don't need to make you roll. You're just going to be able to listen in.
But I'm getting a +1 accuracy with the momentum move.
There still may be more rolls in the future.
Okay. Or an ally.
There's always
Their
one
next skill check acting on the answer. So not just you don't have to immediately do it.
No. Okay, I'm going to look at those guys and listen in.
You hear them speak to each other. One of them says, "And what became of Dr. Botley?" I don't know. She just up and disappeared as quickly as she arrived. I mean, we're done with the work, but she wasn't able to sign off on it. And we have the tech union trying to protest at our gate in our warehouse. We need to find a way to get them away. If they find what's in that warehouse, this entire operation may go under.
Okay. Don't by any chance slip where the warehouse is?
They don't.
Is there maybe a office room somewhere?
In this case, this would be continuing forward. You already have a high actin scene. Yes, you think eventually you will be able to find it. How fast you find it will depend on your why don't you make me a roll to find this building? You're not going to get caught looking for it. It's just the amount of time it takes you to find it.
Okay.
If you have any skill that you think would help you in searching for it, you may use it.
Well, would you count this as a hostile environment?
No, currently not.
Then the only thing I would think of would again be act unseen or unheard.
you can roll it again. But understanding that if you roll it again and you make a failed roll, then you might get caught.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you
But
can
I
just risk
can-
it, roll the d20, add the d6.
Yeah,
Can I
accurate.
try assistance to Lon in this by just sort of being very interested to draw attention of people who know I'm there.
You want to draw attention to yourself.
Yeah, it's mostly just like asking questions, like being very invested, but like trying to pull people into the conversation.
In a way, you don't know that I'm here.
I
And
know
I'm
you're
doing
here
this.
somewhere. I know you're doing something.
So just roll then.
I think
Yeah.
you probably roll with accuracy.
Nice.
A little less than last time I did, so 24.
So you continue forward, looking around, trying to find rooms. You see people going in and out of rooms. This place is huge. It's hard to figure out where it is, but through your searching and watching people go in and out, you discover what looks to be an office-like area. And with your really high roll, thankfully, there's nobody in here right now.
Otherwise, I could have just apply a fist to faces. Just knock it out. And if he and me are the only ones in here, then I'm still stealthy.
Skyrim rules, when you kill them, the bounty goes back down.
I don't think I have a bounty here.
Well,
But
not yet.
I'm going to look around any information I can find about their plans, and maybe even the location of that warehouse.
Do you have a get a hold of something or something of that sort?
No.
Then just roll me a d20.
I didn't know we could roll that low.
With a D20, you can roll that low. I mean, it's a D20.
Yes, I understand that. However, you also hit 24 and 25 so far. So
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know.
so far, it's not been the best roll.
oh my god.
Okay.
I
let
mean,
me just check
if you
something.
want to, you still have your accuracy from
No, I used it to get to this office.
I thought that was Erwin helping you.
Yeah.
Oh, if you then I would ask Dawn.
I have Act Unseen or Unheard, so I was helping you with that.
Then I would ask Dawn if that would be for Erwin helping me or for
If
my momentum.
momentum you've already used, Erwin helping you,
I don't think I can help with this one.
you might be able to.
It's a
If you
get a
can-
hold of something roll, right?
Yes.
Oh.
From your place here, your challenge here, Erwin, would be stopping to help Lons.
Well, Donnie can do that if
Where you
Erwin
have
is
people's attention on you.
occupied.
Yeah.
Lons, you can also, if you choose, push your luck and roll again. But a failure means worse.
And do I have to take stress then, or
Yes, you take stress to roll again.
then I will do that.
Okay.
These dice gods be with me.
That is a
But you
success.
also gain an accuracy to this check as well. Sorry, I should say that.
55%
Actually,
chance, my
So
beloved.
roll a d6 to see how much you get more because you did succeed, but I want to see if you can.
Hey,
No.
that's
One
good.
more out of it.
Hi,
That's very good.
Hell yeah!
Jung.
So, through your searches here, what you find is. Let me just check something here, just to be sure that I have it. You find a lot of stuff, actually. Looking into warehouses, things being moved to places from the Faith, you learn that there are rented warehouses by the Faith somewhere in a place called the Sprawl, which is not too far from the entrance to the Icebreaker. You can't tell what exactly is being stored there, but you do know that it is heavily guarded, not just by people, but also by mechs. You also learn that shipments are being made out of that warehouse to an interesting area, the Grand Aurora Amphitheater, which is usually used as a giant open air like rave area. Why it's being sent there, you're not sure. You also find bits and pieces of a blueprint broken up. You would need to take more time to sort of piece it together and find what they were making.
Okay. I'll pick everything that I can find that could help us.
Okay.
Sneak back out. And let Erwin know by tapping
Give
the
me
shoulder again.
One more act unseen or unheard. This is to prevent people from knowing that you've basically gone through their system.
Without an accurate, right?
There is no accuracy to this. It's just your roll.
Oh,
Okay,
you
that is a success.
I'm going to Erwin again.
Yeah.
Tap on the shoulder.
Erwin jumps a little bit again.
I'll first touch slowly that you don't jump too much.
Fair enough.
And then I tap saying got some information that we need to research. Let's get out of here when you can.
Erwin just sort of taps a period.
Dot.
Dot. Erwin is going to realize Lon has no idea what this means and taps out okay, but it's so many more dots and dashes.
Let's hope nobody here knows Morse code because you are tapping your toes and everything.
Only okay.
Typing out herd in Morse code like the kitchen.
I didn't type out hurt, I tapped out okay. Okay, hang on. I need to check a thing really quick. Dawn.
Yes.
I have a drone right now. I actually have 2 drones right now if I'm doing my calculations correct.
Second drone.
I have a drone. I have many drone.
Is this your personal equipment or your mech equipment? Your drone mech equipment cannot be used outside of your mech. You need to
Yes, so I
have
have the drone mech equipment. I think I have a drone personal equipment from one of my talents.
Okay.
Unless the protocol is only available in the mech.
The talent protocol would only be within the mech.
Ah.
Yeah.
Unfortunate.
Moving
But I
force
do
space
not
near
have a
combat.
drone. I cannot do what I wanted to do. You know what? Erwin will look at his new friend, who still doesn't have a name, And he's going to look for a name tag to see if there's a name.
There is no name tag.
Cool. So this is the ritual, right?
Yes.
Am I allowed to offer something, or how does this work?
You may offer what you believe will help guide you to the new world.
Erwin's gonna walk up, and he sees that people are mostly offering tech, right?
Yes.
Has anyone put in anything that's not tech?
As far as you're aware, no.
Ah, shame. Erwin's gonna sort of walk up to the brazier, and sort of like sit for a second and try and figure something out. And I think what he's gonna do is he's gonna end up taking out this. You see that it looks like a really old, like, power glove of some sort. Except for Dami, I think you specifically recognize this. This is not functional in the slightest. Like, this thing has exposed wires and it has a keyboard on it, and it looks like it's supposed to interface with some sort of tech, but it's by a headphone jack and then by a really weird other cable. And you see that he just sort of like takes it out and it's like covered in like scratches and dust and everything, and he just sort of like looks around. Do I need to say anything? I don't know what you guys were saying. Nobody's answering me. Cool. And he just puts it in the fire.
Throw a Hail Mary in there for good measure.
If I answer, then I'm seen. So nope.
I was asking the cultist boys who keep saying things in tongues. I don't know.
Hail Mary, full of grace.
Actually, funny question.
Yeah.
Data planing lets you understand almost any language. Would I have just could I just copy the sounds I heard?
You can, but so just sorry. Say again exactly what it reads.
Data planing. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
Data planing. Hang on. Let me put it in chat for chat. There we go. Data planing is a general term for any comlinked jewelry, subdermal netting, wearable jaw, brow, maxillary plates, etc., that allows subvocal communications and a persistent heads-up display and augmented reality displays without wearing a helm. Data plates can quickly translate nearly any language and allow users to communicate with each other all but silently.
Okay.
So would I be able to, with that, just copy the sounds I heard, even if I don't understand what it means?
Yes, you can.
Yes. And I'm just going to try and farm some, social points with these guys.
Shazamming their prayers.
Yeah.
Genius.com, what song is this from? That's weird.
Yeah. That's, yes. And then Erwin's going to put the thing in the fire and, step away. You might see a small, Nintendo, logo that starts burning away, and Erwin starts sobbing inside because that was an antique. And he doesn't care. He doesn't believe at all in any of this paracausality BS.
Here's the thing. It's an antique to you. Dami had one. Dami grew up with one of those. Those came back in a huge way in 3,000 years.
I can't believe the Nintendo Power Glove. Yeah. I also want to just say, for the record, Erwin does not believe in paracausality in the slightest.
Which is insane.
Every single thing that's happened to him can be explained by technology.
Paracausality is the technological. What are we? Oh my god.
There was one more thing that you should have that I think will get you guys a long way. Among the things that you grabbed, you found essentially a... How do I describe this? What you learn is through communications. Not only is there a lot of resources being sent to those warehouses, There is also something about you. You hear, not hear. You read a transmission of somebody telling somebody else that the doctor has been transported to deepest fairyland.
Dr. Nimbus, I think that's her name.
We were there yesterday. Oh,
Correction, you were there yesterday.
this means we don't get the first-time visitors free funnel cake anymore.
Well, 2 of us do.
This is true, 2 of you do.
Yeah.
So you can choose to essentially. I'm going to give you guys a choice here, moving forward.
Uh-oh.
Moving on time. You guys can either choose to investigate the deepest fairyland, where you hear the doctor might be, or you can go to a rave.
In the warehouse?
Warehouse. There seems to be more going on there than.
Isn't that option C?
The warehouse itself isn't really gonna be worth much. It's
Well, in a way, they did say that if we find out what's in that warehouse, the entire operation is gone
Done.
and done. So that sounds like it is very important.
It does also sound like we might have to wait for an okay from what's her name because there are mechs there, and we were told that we cannot use our mechs unless we are approved.
Maybe
Fair.
then I would say at least go to that officer that is researching for investigating this as well. Show her all that we found, and maybe we get okay to use our mechs.
you know that you will not be given an okay to use your mechs in the sprawl, as that is a very public place.
Mm,
Didn't I find anything about a outside entrance to that warehouse? Because they use it for shipping stuff.
How they got it, how they get things in there is not available to you. You did not manage to get
Okay.
But you do know that if you start a mech fight in the sprawl, this entire thing is going to be your any level of secrecy you might have had will be gone, and there will be mass panic within the icebreaker.
gang, do we think it's worth informing our boss that there is something in that warehouse?
Yeah.
He seems more capable of doing something about it than we are at the moment,
Yeah.
especially because it's
Interesting.
very public.
Yeah, let's inform them what we found. Go from there.
Alternative option, Dami, the tech union is there. Would you be able to get information to any one of them that maybe wants to do vigilante justice?
I don't. It didn't work out too well for the last guy. Is the problem?
Fair enough. Then we go with boss lady.
Sure, yeah. Let's find our boss.
I
Inform
think
them and then
I'm
go
our
from
upper
there.
limit for civilian involvement here.
Right then.
It was nice meeting you, Cultist 1 and Cultist 2. Cool being here.
You are welcome to return anytime
Thanks.
for
Are
more
there like
tribute.
times that you usually do
Please
this, or is
do
it just
not do that.
all of the time?
Walking out by the time
When actively speaking to the guys like trying to set up a second play date.
out by the time you say that.
Yes, of course. We find it on the when the stars align and yada 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 yada. Just a bunch of fucking bullshit.
When the flame
Okay.
burns the
Wait.
bright,
Normally,
yeah, we get it.
normally I would say yes. When the stars align, you could say that. But we are in space. What stars? There's not so many now.
That one.
Stars are simultaneously always and never aligned.
I don't know if this spaceship is like stationary or moves a little bit, because then the stars will change.
It is in orbit of a planet, so
Okay.
it is locked to. I don't remember the planet's name, and I'm not going to look for it right now.
Rita?
Rita? The planet is not named Rita.
No. Oh, you're talking about the planet. No.
Well, humans sometimes give planets really weird names. So it's planet 0x Z55.
Yeah, probably.
I think
Something like that.
Paravella. No, I have it right here. Calavella.
X85.
Colabella?
Kalevala. Sorry, Calavella. Fucking names. It's a lot of E's, a lot of A's.
Cool. I've not written this down.
Kalevala. Kalevala.
Eyeball.
So you think what you know before contacting Rita is that there is a warehouse within the sprawl that is transporting things to both Deepest Fairyland and the Grand Aurora Amphitheater. The doctor, you don't know if it means Nyambose or a different doctor, has been moved to Deepest Fairyland. You also have pieces of a blueprint.
We are already outside?
Yes, you guys are outside right now.
Yeah, we left. We
Okay, then I will show myself again. The blueprints I immediately give to or Red Tail or Ventriloquist, because those are the tech guys.
Thank you.
There you go.
So they can
And
check those out.
Later.
Can I just like look over your shoulder at like the much too small screen for two hackers?
It's some sort of blueprint. It's I can put it back together. I'm not going to try to do it now, but I could do it.
No worries.
I'll look at it tonight.
I'll call Tina. Her name's not Tina, but I don't have my notes from the last session, so I don't know what her name is.
Who are we calling?
Maybe.
Who's Tina? Hold on. Describe the person before you say a name. Before you throw a name at me.
I mean, the boss lady?
Rita.
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 That's what I was talking about earlier.
The member.
Good God.
Rita, Tina, pretty close.
Here you go.
Rita.
One on the off,
Exactly.
and one on the one spot, but still.
I'm playing
Here.
Wordle, alright?
We are hurtling towards Mambo number 5. What Mambo do you think they're on at 5016 you?
Too many mambos to count.
I think they hit 8 and then it got old, so they like took a couple 1,000-year break.
I think the funniest answer is 6.
You're right.
I
But
think
like,
the funniest answer is that the band still exists.
there were
Let me
Mambo
take a little 10-minute break.
that was like they
Before
just
we
ran.
take that, I want to know where the party plans to go so that I can have
Oh, yeah.
something set up.
Well, we first were planning on giving all the information we got to Rita.
Yes, we're going to
As
give it to Rita.
as players,
Yeah.
where do you want to be before Rita tells you where you can be?
So, Deepest Fairyland has a doctor that we don't know the name of.
You
but
do
it's
know that-
likely,
you-
it's likely
I
Dr.
believe you would know the name.
You know the name of a missing doctor.
Yes, I think it's the exact same person we're supposedly
Okay.
going to look for eventually.
And
I
if
think
it's
that's
not,
the
we'll
same.
Mm-hmm.
still probably get him anyway on principle.
And then what's up with the rave? It's just like there's shipments going there, but we don't know anything
Yes.
else?
You don't know what's being shipped.
Cool.
Let's check on the doctor. That might be something.
Okay, then I will have that set up when we come back from break.
Go team.
Okay, we
Sounds
will be
good.
back in about 10 minutes. So grab yourself something to drink or something to eat, and we will see you. And we are back. Hello, everyone. We are going to continue our investigation in this cult. Don, take it away.
Like I said, I need you guys just to talk a little bit more about where you guys plan to go.
We're going to Deepest Fairyland, I believe the name thing, because we're trying to look for. We are assuming we're looking for Dr. Nyambose. It could be someone else, but like
Yes.
at that point, it's probably someone we need to find anyway. So like,
Yeah.
worst case scenario, we are in the exact same place we are now.
And Nelise, where is our ice cream? That would be awesome if I had an ice cream and just like
Grab it from
We should
behind the
plan
camera.
that.
Yeah.
That'd be funny.
Just
I'm done.
Look, it's hot, and I was outside most of the day. I'm having an ice cream.
That's fair.
Yeah.
You're gonna share?
for it.
God damn, dude.
Erwin, like, give a quick little email off to Rita.
Rita.
I think is her name.
Yes.
yeah, it's
Our
just
boss
built
and-
on the Foundry, but yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, my notes are pulled up, so I don't actually see what Dawn shows us. I'm so sorry.
That's so funny.
Yeah, same. I have my character sheet up.
That's so
I can
okay.
read through all of it.
But yeah, I'm just gonna send a
I
quick
don't, but that's
like-
because if I have my character sheet open all the time, then the viewers at home also see it. So
So I know it's something you can do on the Dragon Ball character sheets. Can you set it so we can like open these in like different tabs?
Yeah, pop out.
I believe I have pop out on here,
Yeah, because
but I can't do that. Let's see, I have the modules. Oh no, I'll before we start the next one, I'll add pop out on this one.
Nice.
Thank
Thank
you.
Yeah, I'm just gonna send off a quick message to Rita that's like, "Hey, Rita, we initiated ourselves into the cult. Don't worry about it. Things are going on in the sprawl."
You didn't.
Yeah, but I'm
Don't
sending
worry.
you an email.
I love don't worry about it.
Yeah, don't worry afterwards. It's like, oh yeah, we joined the cult. Don't worry about it.
There's things going on in the sprawl. They said this. Direct quote from Lon.
I've initiated myself in the cult. Let me cuck.
Let me cook.
Let me
Yeah,
cuck.
don't
Rita.
worry about it. These things happen, you know.
I swear I'm onto something.
I don't think that much. I'm not saying that part.
Ah! You're not willing to make that sure event right now or not.
No,
I could just be doing this for fun. Who knows?
no, you're gonna hear Erwin muttering to himself about like, ah, shit, one of my processors got overloaded and it melted my Omni hook. God damn it, that's what I get for working on wherever we're working. It's certainly not some weird god. That's not how this works.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, don't worry about it. It's definitely not a almighty powerful being inside of a disc.
At most, it's an NHP. Like, come on.
Which you don't believe in either. What are we doing?
No, NHPs are just really good chatbots.
It's
Oh my
not.
God.
It's decidedly. There's a
love that.
whole like civil rights that have you heard about
Yeah.
the fucking
Yeah,
horizon?
and they got their independence as they rightfully should. They're processing just like humans are.
You're not gonna convince them. You're not gonna do it.
No.
Lover, do you see this shit? She doesn't say that, but fuck me, it would be funny.
You go into
Actually-
the private chat that's excluding Erwin.
Yeah, in a private chat to two separate NHPs. Are you seeing this shit? The private chat being her brain at this point, like.
And
So,
I have a different question for Don. Are you able to get more gear later in the game?
more. Sorry, say again. Gear.
Gear, yeah.
Yes. However, I think within the rules of the game, you can only carry 3, like specific
Pilot gear items.
pilot gear at a time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Outside of reserves, which you can have other than that.
Well, because I think it would be logical if I would have data plating, that would be my eye.
Do you not have data plating on your sheet?
No.
Okay, what do you have on your sheet?
Info skin, Ahab grapple, and the Wilderness Survival Kit.
Okay.
I
At
feel
this
like
point,
we
you would
could
need to
probably
trade for
try
something.
it.
Probably the info skin,
I was gonna say, I love
Yeah, I was thinking that as well.
which you can have done.
Oh, so we're keeping the survival kit.
Nah, you need to
Why
survive.
did we start starving in the casino because we've gambled away all of our money? Come on, Dami.
Because you gambled away all your money.
If
Don't bring me into
you,
this.
If
All
you
our
gamble
money.
away our own money.
you are the one that is
Addicted.
addicted.
I did my pulse for the day. He's not going to do anything else.
I've been spending very wisely, as you can see, pointing to John.
In a
We got
way.
free funnel cakes. That's wise spending.
Mhm.
I didn't get any funnel cakes. They have my stomach.
But yeah, I'll do that after a session. So
Got it.
Anyway. I'm just getting the last one uploaded, and then we can go ahead and start. It's just everything hates me. As per
So-
usual.
Aww.
Oh god. I do hope this is a normal and
Usually it'll be easier to fix. I just didn't realize that also my maps were broken. They weren't broken last night, so that's
I
how it
haven't-
be.
I haven't touched anything. I kept it open all day.
I don't know. I don't know what happens. I think just. All right, we're good. We're good. To go.
It's like that one Twilight Princess glitch. You left it open all day, so it's just been slowly shifting to the left.
Maybe. Continuing forward, though. You send an email to Rita.
Yeah. If I get an out of office, I am immediately going to hack it through so it goes through anyways.
Yeah,
No,
send it
you
to
are.
her
You do have a
personal
secure connection to Rita directly.
Good, okay.
Hey.
phone. This isn't
So-
going to the BlackBerry. This is going to the iPhone.
Yeah. Remind me which. What exactly you say to her.
We infiltrated OWGF. I joined a cult, don't worry about it. We found this information, and it's something about a missing doctor. It's that there's a lot of stuff being shipped out of the sprawl, with the quote from Lon of, if they find what's in the warehouse, the entire operation may go under. Pinged with the coordinates of all of their warehouses that Lon found. Guys, do you want to add
Then
any?
the S. Lance.
Um,
The S isn't silent.
I would add to maybe stay on the lookout for some sort of rogue NHP.
And that.
Okay.
It's got a bird face.
You get a message back. It's just more and more problems piling up. If there's something in the sprawl, it'll have to be taken care of without the use of mechs.
So we can jockey him, right? Instant replying, no punctuation.
No. All capital letters.
Damn,
God.
period.
Oh, man.
If they're guarded by mechs, they'll very likely use them. Should you be caught. I don't think whoever is doing this would have any qualms about attacking intruders who are not mech'd with their mechs. I cannot allow you to do it within the place, but what I can allow you to do is either activate either within Deepest Fairyland or the amphitheater. However,
Oh,
you can only do so. You only have a few hours to do so today at Deepest Fairyland, where the park is closed.
no.
The amphitheater is later tonight. It will be active all day. However, should you choose to go for it, you may be able to convince the crowd that you are part of whatever show is happening. The music will drown out the gunfire so long as you do not aim or shoot at people.
I just open up the group chat and I just forward the message to the group chat.
Though I would recommend
Wait, we have a group chat?
not activating your mechs until the last minute when it comes to the amphitheater.
Wait, hang on. We're using our mechs? I thought this was on foot.
No, we are. Oh, God.
If they have mechs, it would be better for you to have them. Those are just the two areas that I believe has the least amount of chance of causing mass public panic.
Yeah, Erwin, you were lucky last time, but you can't always fight against a mech outside of your mech.
I didn't realize there were going to be mechs at these locations.
It's just precaution.
Oh god.
We're in a casino. How many mechs could you imagine? He just gestures and there's like a mech standing there handing out free samples.
Yeah, I was about
fast.
to say you can put a size half anywhere. You can.
While he's saying it, then there's a mech walking behind me.
There's
There
a
are
spine-
Harrison
there's a
people
science
walking in
spitter
fucking
right there for
Caliban.
pizza.
They're not Calibans. What's the size heifer?
There's a
Does it
couple
have-
size half Harrison ones. There's
Well,
Napoleon.
like-
There's two,
Also,
Napoleon one, too.
Sunzi
Mech as in like the size of Iron Man, like just a suit.
It's
A size
suit,
half
obviously.
is only it's either the size of a person or slightly bigger.
Yes.
Yeah.
size half is a
Power suit.
round dude
But-
size.
Kind of like those mechs from Avatar.
Yeah.
And I'm not talking about Last Man, but the
Those ones might be
Dancing
size
Smurfs.
one
Those
because
are-
of
those are
the
size
tall.
Those are size 1. It's a power suit from Fallout. The
Yeah,
Those are size-
it's more akin to a power suit or I don't know if anyone's seen the Tom Cruise movie Edge of Tomorrow. Those kinds.
Yeah.
Of
Yes. Yeah, the exosuits.
Size
They're
half
effectively
is like
exosuits.
person size, but like big person, like
Yeah.
You know.
basketball player, like that kind of.
Okay.
So, Fairyland with no free funnel cakes because apparently they're closed, or Rave.
Not to be a bad influence, but if they're closed, all the funnel cakes are free.
If they're close, we can just get them.
Closed
for
none of the
free.
rides are running because we can hack the rides. What am I saying?
Yeah, what are you? It's. Oh god. I haven't been to an amusement park in a while. Oh god. Oh.
Erwin walks behind a pole, and when he like comes out from behind the pole, he's wearing the deepest Fairyland wings again.
You know, you can just put them on.
But that's not fun, Magnolia.
Is that Fairyland kind of like a Disneyland on the spaceship or on the station?
I'm
It's
thinking more
essentially
Busch Gardens, frankly.
it is a effectively it is a D&D themed Disneyland, but like along the way they kind of forgot that's what it was, so they
Oh.
started like adding shit to it.
First of all, much like D&D. Second of all, Universal Islands of Adventure. We have Paradise for discovery.
And third, what mission is it then now?
I already made this joke, but I'm making it again because it's funny. But like they started to lose it all way back when they started like adding like steampunk stuff. But people were okay with it, and then they just went on full, completely off the rails with some of the later stuff that they added.
I'm wondering now what edition it is, and since this is like a few thousand years into
Many
the
years
future.
No, it's Wizards of the
This
Coast.
is
They're
one.
still on. They're still on like.
the fifth time they've hit D&D 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, they're still on 5th edition.
They're still on.
We're
They're still
all-
5th edition,
Our
but
first
the
edition is
21st
already like 5.5 technically.
Nobody adopted D&D 1 or 1 D&D or the fuck it's
Yeah.
called.
Advanced.
Kick wizards to the
D&D is a whole different
curb. Get them, boys.
Fuck 'em.
What?
Why are you using home rules for a system you made? It's all I want to know, Mike Merle.
It's better.
Riddle me that. You can't do this right now.
Continuing to-
Fairyland.
I think it would be really funny if we all dressed up as a as a fantasy class.
I mean, then I'm definitely a rogue. Definitely.
I'll see what I can do, but Fairyland is going in there while it's
A lot of
closed
people do.
and
A lot
hopefully
of
shooting
Fairyland adults
anything
will
up.
dress up.
You know, we can absolutely pull off a Dungeon Meshy cosplay doing this.
Yes, yes.
It's like Dami's Marcial, Lanz's Chill Chat, fucking John Cinci, and I guess that does make Erwin Lyons. Like, it's
The shortest guy is the tallest guy. This is perfect. No notes.
exactly.
Probably.
And myself. Okay. Anyway.
Hmm.
I'm fine. Everything's fine.
Everything's
No.
fine.
Now I need to get Damien Haas in this game.
We gotta get Timmy. Oh my god.
He's voicing one of the characters.
Damien
Yeah.
Hawk, I loved you as Shez.
So we're going to rescue a doctor? Is that
Yeah.
the idea?
Yeah.
Rescue the doctor to figure out more and more about what this cult is up to.
Damon Haas, please.
Pretty
let me
much.
get Fire Emblem Three Houses 3.
I'm just gonna quick check the thing just so I can figure out exactly what the sit rep is for this mission, because that is how Lancer works, is that I will give you a different type of encounter depending on what it is. This is... Where is my goddamn...
Notes.
Did you say D&D take notes?
Yeah.
That's so funny.
And also take notes on having like an action economy that actually works. What the fuck is a bonus action? What are we doing?
It's an action, but small.
Okay, so the sit rep for this game, or for this, sorry, not for this game, Bill. You know what I mean.
Mhm.
You know what I'm trying to say. The sit rep for this mission
Oop, up, please.
is an extraction.
Hmm.
So, functionally, your objective is to move an object or person of size half up to size 2 from the objective zone back to your extraction zone, so where you came from.
Mhm.
That is the victory thing. I'm going to send something in the Discord just to give you an idea of how the battlefield will look before I move you guys onto the battlefield itself. I can't really upload it to Lancer without shit being weird. Placing it in Lancer. There you go.
Oh my god, that thing is very bright red.
Player deployment, charge zone, ingress zone. Okay, yes, this makes sense.
So the only way that you guys win this is if your extraction target makes it to its area. The enemies will win if you do not do so within 10 rounds.
Okay.
You can
I don't
move-
see anything.
Did
It's in
you
the
go
Discord.
to? Did you go to the Discord?
Oh,
So
We're
you were
going to do that for the stream in a bit, but for now it's just our planning in the Discord. Join the Discord to see this type of content.
Join the
It's
Discord.
not the
you can
actual
see
map,
flag
it's
that
the
Erwin
thing.
is
just
based off
to
the flag.
remind you, the goal is to move the target from the objective zone back to your deployment / extraction zone. So you have to go across the field and back.
Got it.
To move your target with you, you could spend a free action at the end of your turn. Or no, sorry. When a character starts their turn adjacent to their objective, it moves with them. If you make a regular move, if you boost or move any faster, you cannot take them with you.
Question.
Yes.
If this is a person
Yes.
and we have a like person size extra seat, can they come in our mech even if we boost?
Do you have an extra seat?
Yes.
Both Erwin and Lons do.
Okay.
It's almost like the
Okay.
spec up guys are just like, yeah, we're taking cargo.
yeah.
Yeah.
Phoenix Rocket for the
If
win.
you do so, it will take a bit of time to get them up there because you have to effectively stop your mech from moving. So if you take an entire turn to allow them to get in, then you can have them in your mech and they will move with you.
Okay.
We'll just be next to them, pick them up, and then we'll have a lead speed bloodstain on our hand.
How about not doing
There
that
is-
with the doctor?
Oh,
There is high danger of doing it if you grab them, because if you are shot and you drop them, they are dead. Or if you
The funniest possible application for a Blackbeard.
that's
Yeah,
so
grappling
funny.
hook them. Just get over here.
So
No.
funny.
I don't believe my mech is a Blackbeard. I do have the piloting, but
You are nearly there. I think you do have the grapple thing.
The funniest
Available to you if you picked it.
possible thing you could do with an Impikai is to grapple the objective for 4
Yeah, with the arm. Yeah.
and just get moving.
So I'm going to take an assumption here and ask Erwin, would you like to scout the area before you enter into this
That'd be
next
nice.
blazing?
That'd be real nice. Can I ask
You have a drone for that.
Lonz's support?
How would Lon support?
He's the other infiltration guy, so I assume that he has some advice on just sort of doing this.
Okay. I meant by using your personal drone just to look
Oh
at
yeah,
an above head of the map here.
that also makes sense. I'd love to do this. Should I
Yes.
roll a thing?
I would like you to roll an act unseen or unheard. Your drone will be able to scout the area, but the act unseen unheard is how you get the drone not to die,
Bubby.
not to get shot at.
Yeah, that's fair.
Well, it's a drone, so it can't die.
Yes, it can.
No, it's not alive.
Yes, it can.
Listen, they tell you explicitly in the Barbarossa roller roller grenade thing not to get attached.
Don't get attached because they go.
But
they're
I'm
going to.
attached.
But
You failed step one. You fucked this already.
Hold on, give me a second.
You've done exactly the thing they asked you not to do. However, that was written by Harrison Armory, so fuck them.
Seems like you got nothing against Harrison Armory, Donnie. I'm just talking to you. I'm not paying attention to where Bromo's going. This is how not Bromo. Chimenoptera. This is how Chimenoptera dies. I'm not paying attention.
It's weird.
Driving driving kills.
They're not.
Great.
I will just say it's really pleasant that we are in the third committee. I do. It's very nice that that's a thing that happened. Is all I'm going to say about it.
It's fair.
Huge fan.
Yeah, Chimenoptera's about to get shot.
Uh-oh.
Rest in peace, King.
My drone number 1 is dead. All right, I gotta name drone number 2 now.
No, there are many more butterflies. So
did you make your roll? 9.
I got. Yeah,
You want to push it, or do you want to?
I don't want
Let
to
the
push this one.
results-
I think it's funnier if Erwin loses like a second drone just immediately.
Okay. So on a 9, it is a failure. So you won't be able to see everything, but I'll give you a little bit of something.
All right.
In the area, what you see is I'll just actually take you guys to the map. How about that? That sounds fun.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Because you'll get a general layout of the map. You just won't know what's around the map and what will be coming for you.
Jesus Christ.
So, what you see around before your mech is, or before your not your mech, sorry,
Drone.
your drone is shot out of the sky.
Oh,
Is sorry, my finger is still on the thing. Actually, I'm gonna keep my finger on just so I can show you guys where.
roller coaster, roller
Y'all
coaster.
see my little finger?
Yeah.
Yes.
Great. So,
Even without your finger, you can still ping.
right, you're right.
So.
I can't.
Mhm.
I just don't remember how to do it.
Everyone
But
immediately.
you can't do that when it's paused.
That's probably why.
Yes, you can.
Why? No, I can't then at least.
You can absolutely ping when paused.
Yeah.
But I can't.
Huh.
Damn.
That's rough.
Is it turned off?
Maybe. Maybe not. Who knows?
No.
Wait, it's called Send in the Clowns. This is hilarious. I love this.
What you see is, of course, the entrance of Deepest Fairyland, a long pathway, as well as various spots for mechs that can be used as hardcover. I'll actually just read it out for you because it makes more sense. There is a bunch of scenery all over the place that provides hardcover, but it all has about half the HP of normal cover, so shooting at it will likely break it.
Okay.
any attack that misses you in this hardcover will automatically hit the thing that you were hiding behind instead.
Why is
There's
there
also,
a hexagon?
I don't know, somebody's drawing shit.
I was just doing a side, but
It's
I
all
think you
red.
might have used the wrong layer. Because
Can you take that off somehow? How did you put that on?
because I've only put that, and when I clicked it, I don't see the.
Well, okay.
Oh wait, yeah.
So how do we get this thing that is on my screen no longer on my screen?
Someone drew it. And
Somebody's
I think
drawn
that's
shit,
a
and-
measurement which they can delete. It's red. so I think
Now
it's
I'm drawing. Hold on. Wait a minute. Permanently delete all measured. Okay, there we go.
Yeah, there we
Alright.
go.
Stop drawing. Get rid of it.
Don't worry about it.
I'll fight you.
I've already lost my first boy.
All right. Anyway, you also notice that the park is full of smoke machines that are pyrotechnics that you can be activated by standing next to it, if you want, as a free action, to create a field of soft cover.
Okay.
You
Which
also
I
see
think is
your-
more like a smoke screen.
soft cover can essentially give one
Difficulty.
difficulty. I keep wanting to say disaccuracy, and I know it's not a fucking word.
Disaccuracy.
No, but
I
I
think
like it.
disaccuracy is the exact fuck up you should be making when we're in the D&D theme park.
It would
Exactly.
be more like an inaccuracy than a disaccuracy.
Yeah, it's difficulty is the word I'm looking for.
It's
I
an
keep looking it up.
advantage.
So, there is also between you and them tracks for a roller coaster that effectively allow you to use as soft cover when you are behind them, except for if you are standing within the archway. So you can't pass through the soft cover unless you break through it, but you can pass through the archway.
Okay.
Size 2
Got
and
it.
smaller characters can go under, but I don't think any of you are bigger than size 2, so it's not going to be a problem.
No.
What am I saying? It's
No.
size 2.
I'm size,
Ah.
Texas was.
Yep, there he is.
I'm size 2, but not size 3.
Thank you for playing a defender, Mac.
You also see the Ferris wheel.
Yes.
You can use that for something if you want, or you can not. It's up to you. I don't fucking know.
Well, I
Hey,
think if we stand on the turntable, we can turn tables.
Yeah.
Standing on the turntable, when you are standing on it, it continuously turns. So at the end of every turn, you will swap places from where you were on the opposite side.
Well, that's fun. I
Yeah.
like that.
Well,
Fun.
I'm only going to stand on it if we are losing, because then we will turn the tables and we will win.
We'll win, exactly. We'll
So-
turn it around on them.
Because that
With
sounds
that,
very
you
logical
guys
in my
have all
head,
the
so that will
information
work.
here. You see the squad of people.
Mhm.
All of them are armed and waiting to attack something.
It's okay,
As
guys.
when-
It's people.
When you fly your drone over, almost as soon as you get the lay of the land, they take a shot, and
Mhm.
you're. I'm gonna allow you to maybe save your or to maybe save your drone.
Chimenoptera, please, can I get a hold of you?
Yes, you can get a hold of Kaminoptera.
Oh, snap. Watch me fail this. Watch me not won this. Okay, it's fine. Oh, wait, hang on.
Oh my god!
Wait, hang on.
He's
When I
done it.
roll a
He's rolled
20
over
plus,
20.
I amaze
Oh.
everyone present with my skill and daring. Anyone watching this side momentarily gaining +1 accuracy and increased effect to the next action I or another PC take in the same scene.
Lovely.
Damn.
So you can either use that for this combat. I'll allow you to, or
Nice.
you can do something else before it starts after they have taken note of you. I will also just create a quick little item. This is going to be the doctor. Can I make it not purple, or is it only purple because I'm purple?
It's purple. I see purple.
It's purple because I'm purple. Okay.
Oh, the doctor's not as far away as I thought.
Can I grab it? Can I grab that? Can I
I
take
don't know.
that?
He's
Can I
still moving.
move that? Select. There we go. I want to move it. I want it to not be there.
Yeah.
It is in the space next to the squad here.
That's
This
not bad at
makes
all.
sense.
I thought that'd be further. Sure.
I don't even see if we are already on the field, but
You are not on the field.
We're not
I'm
on the
asking you
field,
guys
but
now
I-
if you'd like to be on the field.
Yes, we're spawning on all the way on the left because we saw that in the planning phase.
Yep.
And also, there's a zone called Player Deployment Zone. So
Yes.
Yeah,
it's all mapped
but-
out for you.
that's a rule, and rules are meant to be broken. So
Don't
No,
break
the
them.
rules in this game work. They're good. They're set.
yeah, they seem to work. They're very well planned out.
Okay, so you guys should have control of them if I bring them on.
Let's see.
There's Dragon Child.
oh, yep.
There's Napalm.
Oh yeah, big boy.
And the Itch.
The itch.
The Itch.
I
Yeah,
forgot
yeah.
that it shortens to the itch.
Yeah.
Yes.
I do have a quick question about how Lancer rules work because the
Okay.
little guys with weapons are not mechs. Do tech attacks still land on them or no?
The little guys without weapons. Let me just check something. I do have their stat block.
So I think it might depend on. Well, not the. Actually, no, because the thing you're doing is probably tech attacks. The thing I don't think the thing I'm about to
I'm
do.
not, I'm not even going to attack those little guys. I'm just going to step on them.
Well, it might
No, look, guys, look.
Oh, was
There's a
like
gigantic.
very gingerly shoving them 3 spaces to the left by
No.
making them move that
So
way?
as a
There's a gi-
squad,
there's a
they are
gigantic Ferris
functionally
wheel.
an NPC enemy. So they function like the mech enemies, but they're just a squad of people that are making attacks against you, and they do have the capability of harming you. So keep that in mind. They're not
Yes.
just like a bunch of dudes. Like their guns can hurt you.
Okay, yes.
They're mech guns.
They
in
will
a
be
way.
doing damage.
Yeah.
So as
One swoop with my blade, and they're all chopped in half. I mean,
They
I
have-
hope one of you brought AOE.
yes.
they can be moved.
That's me.
Actually, they can't be moved because of their size. They are technically a size bigger than you because they are a squad.
A squad of.
Yes.
I don't think that applies to tech attacks. I think that. Is,
Yeah.
Yes, but tech attacks. Let me just check here.
So I'm looking at this one.
Your target must be or be pushed 2 spaces. Can't take grunt. Narrative. Immune to grapple, ram, knockback, or stunned. That's not what that is. I don't see anything that's telling me that you can't tech attack them.
Cool. Let's fire up the hacker systems then. Anyways.
I'm also going to ask some questions. I'm assuming this is one of those systems where it's like puppet system from Horror OS System Upgrade 1 would work. Eject power cores, probably not.
I would say no, not on them.
That's understandable.
Within narrative,
also,
there's
eject
only so
power-
far I can push the thing, you know.
Yeah.
And listen, we will take that. Thank you very much. Also, if I eject power cores on them and it does work, it's going to fry the doctor. So
Yeah, let's not do that.
it's, we are going to cook Dr. Nyambothe immediately, which is not what we want to do here.
Okay, I need to measure some
Before
things.
combat starts, well, do your measurement and then I'll take a.
You can talk while I measure. Don't worry about it.
Well,
Yeah,
you're gonna
I
have to
looked,
not
it's
measure.
about
I'm gonna
20.
change. I'm gonna change you guys' look real quick. That's why I'm
Yeah.
taking you
go.
off the map to show you.
Yeah.
As we begin the combat, you see moving in from the distance, as they've been alerted to your presence, is a lot of very in.
Oh my god,
This
is
is
that a
so
knight with a
cool.
lance on a motorcycle? That's so fucking sick.
So a lot of the mechs here have been transformed to use as sort of mascots and animatronics within this place. You've seen them before, but now you see them coming at you. They are capable of combat. So
See, so
just
this is an
so you know.
American part.
Just so you know. Yeah. Start of the third. Okay. Now we can go back to the other sending the clowns.
I have a quick question for you, GM. I get a
Yes.
drone little buddy on the map. How do we want to measure that? How do we want to track that?
Well, when you activate it, I will give you.
He's already flying around, right?
I don't think he is until you activate it in combat.
You
Ah,
don't
fair
start
enough.
drones out. I think the closest you get to that is Kid, that can just throw 2 out their turn 1.
Cool.
So we are jumping back into combat. We might only get a couple turns in because we are running low on time, but we will continue the combat afterwards.
I'm in my holiday, so for me, it doesn't matter what time we end.
It matters a little bit to me. In that case, 1, 2, 3.
So some of us don't give a
Four,
fuck about our C schedule. Some of us
6.
ain't that shit.
Can I get 2d6 from somebody
Yeah. one
just to
second.
see what joins the combat first on this first round?
Oh,
Right, that's where I find it.
Gotcha.
That's a high roll. Oh no.
8. That seems
What
high.
numbers got
high.
rolled? 5 and a 3. Okay.
Hmm.
You see what gets here first.
Ooh.
Is this cataphract that has been changed to look like a knight on a horse rolling up
Ah,
to you.
fun.
Bitch.
I love that.
That's gonna be quick.
I mean, that's sick as fuck, but also, oh lord. I don't have the hull for this.
It's all right. Just don't get hit. Just don't stand in the red. Come on.
It's okay. I've got my that's what my 1 point in agility for.
Oh,
As
no.
well as nearby,
I only got 3 of them. The other 2 are in systems.
Ooh. Fun.
a Ronin that has also changed itself to look more fantastical as like a dark knight.
What
Nice.
samurai?
Can I ask a like very out of character question?
Yes.
Do these map icons come with the thing?
No.
Did you make this?
No.
Okay.
Somebody very kind who has run this game before has made it.
Fuck yeah.
I
Okay, that's sick as
definitely
hell.
wish I had the talented people.
Jotting this down for future use. Okay.
You may give him a
There
shout
is-
out if you want.
There is a huge, I don't know who it is. There is a huge like compendium of resources by players of this game who just make stuff for everybody to use. And
I
think
should have
that's
checked that
amazing.
to see if anyone's done it for Shadow of the Wolf. I might be the one to like, because I made a bunch of I made a bunch of things in Roll20 for Shadow of the Wolf, or not in Roll20,
Okay.
in fucking Retrograde, like mech icons.
So I don't actually know how to bring characters into a combat. Oh, never mind. I figured it out. Never mind. I do what I want. I am the guy. I am the man.
Nice.
I just figured it out. This second.
Oh no, he's it's going over his head.
Actually, do we want to go over like starting position?
Yeah, you guys can change your
That's a good
starting
idea.
position if you want.
Sure.
Kind of.
Oh, I might do something silly if it's allowed.
I like silly.
You probably want to move because you're currently starting in difficult terrain. So
Did I just-
Yeah, I'm
just getting
definitely
out.
gonna move.
I totally just deleted Texas. My bad.
Yeah, I was about to say I was completely gone. I was like,
I killed
we're
him.
not doing this.
No,
I'm so sorry.
we're not deleting Texas until the cataphract gets in.
That's why I moved my character here, because I was also in the middle of the water.
Yeah, I mean, we can go up and then already be across the difficulty.
I was gonna say, is it smart that 3 of you are on the same bridge that Texas is going to just block for a hot second?
Well, we
Yep.
get to choose our turn order.
Yeah, I was about to. Yeah,
Okay,
but
cool.
probably not
Yeah.
best for me to go first because I need to be currently in 10 range to do the AOE RPG attack. So
Is it
I need to get
a
pretty close.
barrage attack or a
It's a one RPG. It's an ordnance weapon.
Oh, because you need to. Oh, you need to start within 10. So
Yeah, I need to be in 10, so I need ordnance. So I need to stay there, start, shoot, and then move. 'Cause
yeah,
if
so
I
Yeah.
your
shoot, then I
turn. Might,
cannot
your
move.
your turn might just be move and then boost.
Yeah, probably.
In that case, I feel fine starting right next to you because you're not going to be that in the way.
Then again, I can also just be on the other side with Red Tail, move across the field, and then probably with. Let's see if this archway is in. Yeah, that archway is in range. So if I go to the upper archway, I could probably do that.
Up to
Okay,
you.
I'm
I
gonna do that.
don't think
If
I'm
you're
gonna
just
be
on the other side, yeah, you can go across it.
I
Yeah,
don't
I'm,
think
I'm
in
going,
range of
actually going to
anything
start
this turn.
all the way at the top. There we go.
So who would like to take
Start
a
from there.
first turn, if you're aware?
I do have the ability to jump over a lot of stuff because I have the rapid burst jump jet system.
Got
Do
it.
you want to switch with me then? Because you could go over like this zone here, whereas I have to aim for an archway.
Yeah, I also have to aim for an archway.
Actually, hold on. Can I move
And,
my
like
character?
if you start where
one
I
space?
am, we're outside the difficult terrain, and you can just jump over this bit here.
Oh, sure.
Let's do that.
Real quick, Don, do you mind if I move my character back to where they were before we all? No.
Yeah.
Switch.
Uh,
Dami, do you want in front or behind?
Actually, we're both in Chomalungmas.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, I'll just stay behind you.
Cool.
Never mind, I'm not moving.
I can actually get in range from this direction, which is really silly.
Yeah, no, because that was my thoughts exactly. We can both get in range. But also, if
Let's-
you're in range and you're pulling it to the left 3 spaces, then I'm definitely in range.
Yeah. Cool. Cool, we do this. This vibes.
All right.
And if this works how I think it works.
Where's this guy?
Oh,
He's
it's a
over
pink
there.
fence. Look at that. Sweet. I'm learning all these new things.
I need to remember how my drone works. I feel like I need a third monitor of just you can do this.
The cheat sheet.
Well,
I have the
the
cheat sheet pulled
difference, the
up.
difference also is last time we played a combat was an owlbear.
Yeah.
True. It
Yeah.
was easier now there.
This will be the first one we do in Foundry.
Yeah. And actually, at the top, I'm suddenly getting a bar with
This
all
is
sorts
true.
of stuff.
Yeah.
Scott, did you pin the cheat sheet?
I pinned the cheat. I thought I pinned the cheat sheet.
Probably.
I could
Is it
lock
not?
on.
Did you pin it in planning? It's not in planning.
It might
Okay.
be worth
Then I didn't
locking
pin
on.
it. I can't pin it. That's the thing. Is I cannot pin it. So
Yes. I will find
Yeah,
it.
you're not
Find
the.
it.
Okay.
technically.
We now have actual buttons to do stuff.
yes.
Wait.
Yeah,
hang on.
well, if you select your mech at the top, you get a thingy.
Scanning and locking on are different things, I do believe.
Who's going first?
Does anybody know what they want to do first?
Yes.
I think.
I don't know
think
how
we should
far
do it.
I can move, but
It's your full movement, which I think for you is 4?
It would be on your
speed
sheet
is 5.
to tell you what your movement is. Yeah, your
Speed
speed,
is
if your
5,
speed is 5,
then
then
you
you can move 5.
That's
Which
normal.
means I would end up here on the field.
Stats. There we go.
If you move 5 squares, you can move anywhere here to there. Within this area, kind of. Unless you take a boost action, in which case you can move double.
Yeah, but
There we go.
let's see. This rocket is not a splash weapon. The blast doesn't do radius damage.
If it's a blast, it is radius.
Yeah.
Oh.
So just make sure the doctor is out of the blast.
Where is the doctor?
It's the blue
Uh,
square
right
just behind the
behind.
squad.
Yeah, I still don't see it. I zoomed in.
You see the squad.
Yeah.
Behind that is a blue square.
Oh, they actually don't see it. Why can't they see it? The hell?
I don't see any blue spot. I do see squares like the archway and the.
Hold on.
There's something
Is it-
here.
Oh.
There is something there. Is it?
I don't see anything there. Yeah,
And
we're
you
now
don't
turning
see
down.
on stream. There's nothing. No.
That's weird. How come you can't see? And
There,
everybody
code
else
here?
can see.
I'm also not able to pull or anything, so I don't know why, but
Hold on. Let me just try fucking around and drawing something. No. Nothing. Nada. Shit. Bad.
even if I push it on my Mac, I don't see it, so I don't know.
Let me quick just make an actor. We'll call it Doctor.
Sure.
Doctor Who.
Doctor.
Exactly.
I am busing. We've established this.
Yeah.
If I move it this
Dark.
here, can you see a little thing?
I do see, yeah, but now I'm thinking it's Brainiac.
Well, that's the thing that we have for now.
So then we're also going to die because it's Brainiac.
Yeah. Fair. Well, as long as you see it, then the stream should.
As long
also
as
be able
as
to
long as
see
you can
it.
see something, that's what's important.
Yeah, I see something.
Oh, there we go.
All right. Awesome.
But again, who wants to begin?
I think we
So-
decided on you fully moving, right?
Okay, then I will go here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I believe that's enough. And let's see. No, I'm not yet close enough to.
No, but if you take your God, these measuring tools are gonna kill me.
Uh-oh.
Where are all these get these measuring things off of my fucking
Didn't I have
screen?
anything for boost as a bonus thing?
You have two actions, two quick actions. You can use one of them to boost if you so choose. There's nothing that's going to say specifically on your sheet that says you can do that. I don't think, anyway.
Then I will move again. 1, 2, 3, 4. If I'm standing here, am I underneath it or here?
So standing there is you're gonna need to climb to get on top of it. Otherwise, you cannot stand right there.
Then I will use my I'm using my boost, so I fly.
It is 5 spaces high. Are you able to get up there?
It's a rapid burst jump jet system.
Yeah, but can you, with your movement, can you
Make
move
it 5
5
spaces up.
Can you make it?
Well,
5
the way
spaces up?
flight works in this game is you don't track the. I think you can move up as far as you move out. So if you fly 5 spaces in a direction, you can also fly 5 spaces up.
Okay.
Yeah, as long as I end my turn on top of it, we can do it.
All right. Fair enough. In that case,
So
you
if
can
I'm
stand on
up
top
here-
of it, but you will not receive the. If you're on top of it, you cannot receive the soft
Soft
cover
cover.
benefit.
No, that's okay. But now at least I can fire on them. And I don't know how big the. Oh, it's only a 1 square blast.
So it would only affect targets in that, which you can hit the squad with, or you can choose to hit
So
one
I
of
will
the enemy.
target them. Don't see if they are targeted, but. We don't have anything else, so I just roll. That's it.
So that is a miss against the squad.
Yeah. Yeah. Next.
Great.
I may choose, right?
No, you don't choose. I choose
I thought.
because it's my turn.
Yeah, but I thought the
You
one that was chooses who's next.
you
after
decide
you
who-
are.
you as a party decide who goes next on your turn, or on your
Now it's
guys'
currently
player
the
turn.
enemy.
But it's currently my turn because we trade enemy player, or player
Yeah.
enemy
Yes.
player. Unless I have something that tells me I can go first,
No, you got it.
which I don't have on this. Not on this thing. Sorry. I have to go back to the Sentinel Clowns, just pull out all my guys so I can figure out what they all do because I saved them for some
There
reason.
it is.
Okay, there's a squad. Cataphract.
Actually, why am I opening this PDF? For
I am going to make the Cataphract take its turn. What it can do, let's see here.
so much.
All the things. All the things.
It can get up to some fast-paced, high-speed bullshit is what it can do. It can get up to some Mach 1 nonsense.
It has a movement speed of 8.
Disgusting.
Standard movement of 8, goddamn.
Yeah, standard movement A.
Yeah, that's the 8 is my boosted, so that's he's twice as fast as me.
I had to set one of these up for something last week. I know what this thing does, and I don't like it. Oh.
So it takes its movement. It's then going to... Can it reach you? I would like it if it could.
Cataphract, or what if the Nelson fucked hard?
It only has a reach of 5, so it can't reach you.
It's also he's also on top, so he'd have to climb.
Well, with a gun. Gun's different. Oh my fucking god, are you serious? No, it's fine. He couldn't reach it anyway, but he might be able to fly.
I thought he's a motorcycle.
You keep saying things.
He might be able to fly.
Oh my god.
Okay, so it's not a motorcycle, it's a hoverbike. Got it.
No, it's just, here's the thing, it's just evil Knieveling that shit.
Yeah, let's go.
Just ramping it off bullshit.
So, currently, he has resistance to damage done by Dragon Child.
Oh,
For his action, he's going to... I forget. To hold an action, is it a full action to hold?
It's a half.
Hold
it's a quick action.
quick action. Okay, he's going to quick action hold a attack for anybody who gets within his range. And then at the end of his turn, the turntables.
Hey,
And he ends up there.
he moves closer.
And I'm assuming that puts Lons in his range.
Yes.
That makes sense.
That's a diabolical turn. That's very funny, though.
But if he stays there, then he just goes back.
So if I make
Actually,
an
does
attack,
the turntable turn at the end of every turn, or just once
Yes.
per round?
the end of every turn.
Okay.
So
cool.
he just goes back.
Going.
How do you attack somebody? Can
You need to target them first,
Okay.
which I think is an option in the top left,
Yeah, it's the bullseye.
and then I think you click it on the character sheet.
Yeah.
If
It's
I remember
the attack you're going to do, and then
make the attack against Dragon Child.
and I mean, Dragon's Child is in the mech.
The child is in
that's
the mech.
right.
I repeat, the child is in the mech.
So-
Is it?
Because the mech is called Dragon Storm.
With his ram cannon,
Uh oh.
Yep, there it
he
is.
hits you with a 10. It is not tier 2, so he doesn't attack twice, but he will hit. You will take 5 kinetic damage.
Okay, so it's a
Do you have any armor or resistances?
Let's see, where does it say that? Stats, right?
Yeah, it would be in your stats.
Evasion 10, structures 4. I don't know where I can see. Well, is it hull?
It would be armor. There's no
Armor.
So if armor 0, then you just take the full damage.
Armor 0, yeah.
That ends its turn. Another player may take their turn.
So 5 hit points.
Yes.
I could at the very least pull the foot soldiers away from the doctor if you guys want.
If you could maybe pull them closer to the upper archway, then no, wait, I'd have to do my second turn. Never mind. Well, maybe
I
if you
could-
get them in 5 feet of the archway, then I could do something.
I can also pull them onto the turntable.
Yes. If you
only
think
go
you can move them, then I think you should take your turn.
I think I can move them. Okay.
Okay.
So
If you
Then.
yeah, then I say you take your turn.
here's the funny situation we do. I'm gonna move. How do I activate my turn? Hold on. Can I just do this? No, apparently I can't do that. Dawn, how do I say I'm going?
Oh, I got you. Sorry, my bad. You are.
You're fine, you're fine.
It is,
Cool.
It is your turn. My bad.
All right. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use my move action to move 4 to here. Which puts me in cover.
Okay.
Then these guys are just in my range, just barely in my range. What I would like to do is I need to figure out which order I'm doing this in. Give me a second, give me a second, give me a second. Damage before they get attack. Okay, yes. So what I want to do is I am going to first use my Sentinel drone and activate that. I can activate that anywhere within my sensors, which is quite a large radius. I'm going to put him here. Let's see if I can just sort of... I'm not allowed to put people on the map.
You want to put your. Sorry, repeat again. Stop drawing, shit.
I want to put my drone down.
I got it. I got it. I got it.
Oh.
Annoys the hell out of me.
It's fair. Drone's going there. Then he will establish a burst 2 security perimeter. Any hostile character within the area will take 3 kinetic damage. So these guys are immediately going to take 3 kinetic damage.
Okay. It is resisted by them
Ah!
as a group.
Sad.
So they will only take an Uno.
And the second thing that I'm going to do is figure out how to target people and target those same guys and try to push them just a little bit. Oh, sorry. Actually, hang on. Let me check something really quick to make sure I can actually push them like I said I could. Yes. Yes, I can. I would like to use my advanced intrusion package balance control lockout, which I cannot put into chat, unfortunately. So, does a 12 hit?
A 12 against their
E-defense.
E-defense? Yes.
Perfect. And we'll roll damage. They're going to take 2 damage.
Okay.
I think.
It
It's
is.
2 heat and they're biological, so I think that goes in his energy.
Yes. So 2 heat. Hold on. Let me just. Sorry, there's so many things on the screen right now. I feel like I need more fucking. So they take 2 heat, which is effectively 2 energy damage to them. But because of them being themselves, they only take 1 again.
Cool. I've just noticed that I've disappeared from stream, so I don't know if anyone can hear me on stream.
I would check that if I could.
Oh, I'm back. Never mind. Okay, cool.
No, everything's fine.
I'm back. It's fine.
Yay.
So then I'm gonna push them 2 spaces in any direction and knock them prone. I want to
Okay.
move them basically onto this spot here.
One more Luma damage, okay.
Can they be knocked prone? I think they can. I just want to. They're immune to grapple, ram, knockback, and stun. That does not say anything about prone.
That's hysterical.
Then they're gonna end up prone on the turntable.
Awesome. So they can move 2 spaces in any direction. So partially on the turntable.
Yes, and then they're prone.
So one character might go to the other side of that whole squad.
Splitting them into 2 smaller squads.
Or just taking them
And
all
then
together
it's a
because they're
squad
tied together
and a
by
bug.
rope, maybe?
Let me just read the thing about the circular. Merry-go-round, a mech-sized turntable that covers a 2 area. All characters standing on it. So that's pretty much the whole group.
Let's
If
go.
you're touching it, you're standing on it. So
Spin
Yeah, I
your
was about to
turn.
say, I think they're
at the end of the turn,
Really
they spin.
used to being a squad, so they're sticking together.
They're squad leaders on it, and they have to follow them.
Yes, exactly.
Like running
You're
around
all-
outside.
Oh, God.
They were chewed out for splitting up, so now they're like, okay, guys, we need to stick together. No.
Ah,
So
malicious
now,
compliance,
now
I
after a
see.
few turns, they're just exhausted because they keep walking
And
around.
from
Running.
Aruba,
Take a
Fun.
lap.
I also get to automatically scan them.
Cool. What information do you get out of a scan again? Just
No idea.
awesome.
Hold up, I can check this right now.
I would love if you did.
Scan, ask the GM for their stats, 1 piece of hidden information, or all generic / public information about them.
All right. They currently have an HP of 8.
Cool.
You get to pick one of those.
Oh, you pick
Oh.
one. My bad. Well, you know that.
Or
What were the options? Sorry.
the options were you get their statistics, you get 1 piece of hidden information about them, or you get all generic and public information about them.
For now, I'll just take the HP of 8. Fine. Do I get to know their max HP with that
Well,
as
you get
well?
the rest of their stats too.
You get their stats. So
I want their stats. Give me their stats.
Okay, I'll give you the stats.
Give me them good stats.
Remember this. They have currently an HP at 8 out of 10. Their skills are so low. They have a 2 to their hold, their agility, their systems, and their engineering. They can only take 1 structure and 1 stress. Let's see. They have no armor. They can't take heat. They have a speed of 4.
No, but we all can't take heat. We have felt that all day.
No, which means you can take more heat.
Oh,
They have
no,
a
it's
speed of
getting a
4,
lot
an
harder,
evasion of
trust
8,
me.
an E defense of 8, 5 sensors, and a save DC of 10.
Because I think the stats also
Stats.
include like the stuff they like the activations, the stuff they can do.
Once. They can use their activation once. I think that's...
It's the I'm thinking of like the CompCon like stats sheet for NPCs.
Yeah, I can't really send it to you right now because I don't have it like on my hand, but that's the information I can give you. Just reading the sheet over here.
Cool.
Yeah.
Anyone who is currently hooked into and paying attention to our little sub communications basically just sees Erwin typing an Excel sheet of what these guys do at them.
Excel sheet is so funny.
The fact that
Actually, that I
Texas
can't
even
read.
looked at it, Erwin is taking as a win.
All right.
And then I think that is my whole turn because I did a movement and 2 quick actions.
All right. Spin to win.
Is it a free action for Dami to heart react the spreadsheet?
You're just gonna get a heart react to your heart react. Like this
You're
is
quite
the
literally
anyone
doing,
appreciated it.
Yeah, I think we
Anyway.
can just do emoji and then just
So,
that's just John with a thumb
before-
emoji.
Microsoft Teams heart react.
Before somebody
Yeah.
takes a turn,
Mhm.
something else is going to happen. Firstly, I want somebody to roll me a d4, please.
One moment.
Oh,
Oh no. What is your first two?
there you go.
1, 2,
3.
cool. You see
Fast
joining the
power.
combat.
Oh, down with a Ronin.
Next to the Ronin is a Mirage that's meant to look like a magical illusionist.
He's
She's doing magic. Shoot it.
Guys, she's definitely
Magic
not a
isn't real.
magician.
I'm about to show you.
Got to change something.
But also
Combat music.
appearing
Oh yeah.
near you guys.
Oh. Rich boy. Getting allies.
Who's this?
mech.
dude?
Of Sunzi type appears on the map
Oh my god.
in the deployment zone.
A new challenger has appeared.
Excuse me, sir? Who?
All of you notice that its attention is not turned towards you. You don't sense any like weapons being aimed at you from it, and you get a call sign, "Rich Boy," coming from it, and it's going to take its turn.
Notify. Who?
The,
Open channels. Who?
the Fire Emblem green units have entered.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's Quad.
Okay, who has
What
enough
about
mana to
that?
put on a new card? Who's done this?
Have any protocols?
I was checking how far I can go ahead, but I'm just 3 short of doing a boost towards the doctor.
Rich boy.
You're about to fight.
Otherwise, I could just go into them,
You'll figure it
ask
out
the
later.
doctor to get in,
Ah! Everyone wants answers now.
and then go back to the deployment zone.
I
He's going to take his movement. You watch as he teleports away.
fucking Sunzi.
Or
Moving right next to Red Tail.
wait, hang on. I might have a reactive weapon. Hang on. Give me
It's
a
not.
sec.
All right. You do realize that it's not facing you when it does so, but
Okay, fair enough. Okay.
it's still your choice whether you attack it or not.
Erwin just wants to know what's going on more than anything.
It's then going to what's the range on this motherfucker? Within sensors. Okay. He's got long ass sensors. Goddamn. You
Oh my
see,
god, okay.
he looks towards the Mirage and is going to force it to make a warp sensors. Yeah, that sounds fun. Oh, I almost aimed at a Dragon Child. Hold on, my bad. Not Dragon Child. He's not the one I want to kill yet.
Mm,
Rich boy attacking me?
How do I? Oh, do I still have Dragon Child targeted? I didn't
Yeah.
realize that.
Probably if you don't do the targeting.
There we go. I got
switch,
it.
you
I got it.
You have to keep switching.
I was gonna say,
Goddamn.
who is
Oh,
this?
good. He
guy?
hits.
keep that in mind, Scoon. There are going to be situations where you will be friendly fire attack attacked. I promise it's for your own good. There's like a whole. There's actually like a whole system because if you friendly fire tech attack, they don't have to take heat, and you can volunteer to whatever the effect is.
This
So
is
I
true.
can puppet systems you just your whole movement.
Yes. She can move you if you want.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Friendly
fair enough.
fire
I
is for
appreciate
my.
Goblin User.
It doesn't sound that positive, to be honest.
It's actually very positive. It's very friendly fire. You can do a lot of weird shit with tech attacks to your teammates and have them not take the heat for it. So like you would just if I use puppet systems on you, you wouldn't take 2 heat, and then I could move you 4 spaces in any direction.
Gotcha.
And I checked, and I
So now
don't
you've
think
moved.
this is your
So
move.
now you've moved 8, and then with them you can move another 4 without you having to do your on your turn.
See
Yeah,
what I mean?
I like it. I like it.
Yeah.
I have an idea in a few, but I'm wondering if I'm allowed to.
guess
He's then
we'll do
going
that next turn.
to
Yeah,
boost.
Also, if you want to do a terrible oh, never mind. Sorry.
I have an idea, but
Dummy. Private channel.
I wonder if I'm able to because I have to hang out of my Mac for that.
Uh oh.
Not get out of my Mac, but at least open it so I can do something.
Oh, somebody took black thumb. You said private channel?
Yeah, if you want to DM me your
You want to know
plan.
what I'm planning?
Oh, no, I don't have a exact plan yet. I'm just thinking of shenanigans I could do with friendly fire attack.
Gotcha.
I can also jet power
Alright,
core and
that ends his
fry
turn.
everybody
He's
with
done.
2 spaces at the end. And
Got
not
it.
move you for it.
That's neat.
Player gets to go now.
He's so far ahead of it. He's just gone.
Oh, he's
Also,
teleporting. He's good. So.
he is under the invisibility status.
Yes. Got it.
How does that work again?
Okay.
So it doesn't mean that
you-
you don't know
you
where they're
can't target
at.
them.
It just means that when you attack them, it is a 50-50 chance that you will miss.
Gotcha.
Yes. That's not what I want to do. Oh, son of a biscuit.
Just want to get my turn out of the way because I'm just gonna move up.
Yeah, get your turn out of the way.
Sure. I'll take my turn and just move up 4. That's not the way I'm supposed to do it. Move up 4. That'll be there. Probably, yeah. We'll move 1 more. Hold up. And then move another 4. To there. Then, hold up. I think I can actually do this.
You can't repeat
Oh,
actions
yeah, no.
unless you overcharge, generally speaking.
Yeah, no, I just moved it. Okay, then this will be my turn because I will just stay here.
Alright.
You,
I just moved, boosted to move again, so that's it.
you might be able to hit them with something.
No, I have a range of 5 with most of my weapons, or the 10, but that's an ordnance, so I need to not move.
True. Okay, you can definitely hit something next turn.
Hell yeah.
Okay. The squad is going to take their turn.
They
They're
are
going to get
still
off
prone.
the fucking... Oh yeah, they're going to stand up, and then they're going to get off the fucking thing.
Now! Stay
Because
there.
they're getting a
I'm
bit
having
dizzy.
Fun. We're having fun here.
Oh,
Can your
damn it.
sentinel drone be attacked?
Yes, it has HP.
We can't hear you.
Can't hear me?
Elise, we can't hear you.
I can hear you.
I can.
Before
It's just
they... Sorry?
Just you?
it's just who can't hear.
That's strange.
I also don't see Elise on the Video Ninja.
Oh, they disconnected. They moved. So you might have to... Strange.
I'm confused.
Wait, I'll just refresh my video. Might need to.
Yes,
You input everyone after
I've
that.
noticed this with the videos that sometimes with the video, if you load in again, you don't see the others.
Okay, and now I think I can hear him again.
Yes, I can see you and hear you.
Yes.
Yes.
There you go.
Cool.
Somehow
So
you were
they're gonna
still
attack
visible on OBS, but not
So there's gonna be a bunch of
Video Ninja, which was pretty weird.
Hold on. Yes, Don, what was that?
There's gonna be a bunch of attacks in this one.
Cool. Well, here's the funny thing.
Yeah.
They can do that, but they are going to take damage in order to do that.
Right, well, they
Because
need a
hostile
choice.
characters within the Give me a second.
I'm giving
Hostile
you
characters
Shenzi.
within the affected area will take. Where I promise you there was things and I don't remember what it was. Basically, there's a thing before they attack.
Kinetic was what you said at the start.
Say that again, Magnolia?
I believe 3 kinetic is what you said at the start.
Yes. So, here we go. They will take 3 kinetic damage from the drone's automatic fire before making any attack.
Okay.
So they may attack. They will immediately take 3 kinetic.
Becomes 1, so they'll take it.
Yeah. That does not hit.
Okay. They take a second attack, take another hit.
They will take another 3 damage. That does not hit. They're at 6 HP. The spreadsheet is being updated.
And they'll make 1 more.
They will take another damage. They're at 5 HP. The spreadsheet is being updated. Meets it, beats it?
Beats it, beats it.
Yeah, that hits.
Annalise, you remember what I said about the sort of
Your drone takes 5.
Oregon?
Your drone takes 5 damage.
Owie. Drone not doing well.
But they use so much goddamn health to do it.
Sentinel. Yeah, because it's got another 5 because you have the drone talent. This one has more hit points than fucking I do.
Yeah.
Actually, no,
Rich
because if
boy.
you start, if you
As
have,
before this happens, as they are making attacks, Nalise,
Yeah?
do you see Okay. You are suddenly
is that? Oh, that is well within my sensors. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's there.
When I do full movement, I'm in the middle of the squad at the moment.
Okay.
That would be enough to use my grappling hook against to get the doctor, but let's see. I stand there.
King's
Well, I'm
Collection.
also able to do it next to the doctor and then just use my grappling hook to get him in my mech if Dawn would allow that.
What
I'm
I
anxious
said
about
is that
grappling
if you are,
hook and squishy meat body.
Yeah.
if you are next to it, you need to take an entire turn to allow them to enter. Otherwise, it's standard.
Yeah, well,
Does your
and
grappling
then the
hook?
next turn will be in the mech.
I didn't hear that. Your mic is not great today.
Oh, yeah.
I will pull him near me so that the next turn he would be in the mech,
If
but that he
you-
doesn't need to walk towards the mech.
Trying to get right next to it.
You can get up next to it, but it takes your turn to get them into your mech. They don't have a turn. They're not part of it.
Yeah, well-
'cause if you can get to them with like a move and a single quick action, you can overcharge for quick action and just use your full action to get them into the map
That's a really good idea.
and do it next
Otherwise,
turn.
we're at risk of
And you
being
get
shot.
a-
I believe you to get next to the squad to be able to reach the doctor with my grappling hook.
I can move you like
Does your grappling hook move you to them, or move?
Mm,
I'm confused.
to
About,
you.
can you show me what the grappling hook does? Just
it's just a,
There are there are
Functionally?
2 different grappling hooks. There's one where you move towards it.
Is
and
this the
where
one
it
from
moves
your-
towards you?
is this your one from your pilot gear?
PSN Tether Graplets.
The
Yeah,
A grapple tether.
apparently it doesn't do the use grapple thing, but spend a charge to shoot a hook at a character, object, or free space up to range 5 away from you. You are attached to the hook by a tether and cannot move or be moved further than 5 spaces away, unless you teleport, in which case the tether snaps. The hook
So
moves more than 5 spaces when you are dragged along with it. As a
I'm
quick
gonna
action, you can wheel yourself in, flying to the hook or as close to it as possible. You can detach from tether as full action. You can also retrieve a hook and tether that you are adjacent to as a full action, restoring the charge.
So it's a tether. You basically attach yourself
Can
to
anybody hear me?
something.
Yes, I
Yeah.
can
Am I
Yes.
on? Okay. I've been trying to talk this whole time.
Then why do they call it a grapple?
it kind of
So-
is that.
Using this it's more used for narrative play, functionally. However, you can use this within combat. The problem, the issue, is that you are currently seated inside your cockpit, meaning that you need to be out of your cockpit to use it.
That's why I said I wanted to open my cockpit and then hang out of it and use it.
Okay, so to leave your cockpit, there's an action for it. I
Hold on,
think.
right?
Eject. Eject. would
Eject,
probably be
eject is a
that.
quick action, but eject also fucks you in ways that I don't think you're
Yeah,
going
eject
to.
is not what I'm looking for. I think just to open your cockpit and
You mean
step
dismount?
out. Dismount.
I'm technically not getting it. Just opening it and hanging out.
Well, you would need a specific talent for that. You would need
You would need the black
2 levels
thumb.
into, you would need like a level into black thumb, and I don't know if you have that.
Yeah.
Well, then we'll just have to like. I need to move closer to the doctor, attack the squad, and then next turn move again, so that the doctor can get in, because the doctor doesn't have movement itself.
I think this grappling hook idea is going to take more time than you want it to.
Yeah,
Regardless, when it comes to just getting up to them and then taking your turn, I think it's going to take longer.
What I can do
So-
is I can move you towards the doctor, and I can move the squad. back
Reminder
out of the way.
that your movement, if you take a movement action with them, they can also move. So you don't have to have them in there. The enemies are not going to attack the doctor. But it's going to take a
Okay.
lot of time for you to do that. So you would
well, then
What
I
would
do want to move closer, and hopefully the doctor will just get in then next turn.
yes, but remember that you have to stay still on your turn to do that. You can
Yeah,
overcharge
then I will
afterwards.
stay still.
So hang on, quick question: how close
Yeah.
can you get to the doctor?
You have to be a
moving
space
through
adjacent to them.
What you could do, Scoon, is you could immediately overclock and take a second turn, just to let the doctor get in for sure this turn.
Well,
It's
I'm
not a
not
second
able
turn.
to.
Overcharge
it's-
only gives you a second action.
Oh,
not saying take an action.
We're
I
also
think you
not
need to take
talking
a
about
turn.
this turn. We're talking about Ventriloquist moving
Gotcha.
Dragon
Yeah,
Jump
yeah.
now.
Okay.
To
If
then
yeah.
you have to
ventriloquist can
turn
get
back
you-
to Dragon Child.
Ventriloquist, how far can you move Dragon Child?
Whatever his movement is.
To move the Dragon Child.
Because I can move. Theoretically, because I believe you can tech actions are specifically invasions are the one thing that you can repeat without having.
If you will move me, then next turn I can move it next to the doctor and do an attack on the squad. And then next turn I just don't move to let the doctor get in.
I think
What I was thinking of doing is because I can't move you 10 spaces. Well, I could move you 10 spaces, but I would have to try to move you through the squad.
what I can do,
And I don't think
how I can help you. I can help you achieve this in a way. You need to be 5. Okay. You need to be within 6 spaces, or with next to it. You can move through the squad. It is possible. They're not stopping you from moving. They're just
They're itty bitties.
In that case, do you want to move 10 spaces this turn?
Then I will end up in the squad.
if you move 10 spaces, and you can still move. You can still use your movement to get to them, and you will be able to get the doctor in your mech on that turn. You just need to use both of your actions to do so.
Oh,
Yeah,
I was
then I'll do
trying to
that.
hit him within 10 spaces right now.
If you want to do that, you can.
Okay.
But I'm thinking that the doctor would be safer inside the mech than there where he is now.
Lons is just a bit traumatized from Erwin's earlier shenanigans.
Okay, that's understandable.
However, if you take structure damage, Dragon Child, and you have to sacrifice your thing, it means the doctor can no longer stay inside of it. Just keep that in mind.
Yes.
Yeah, I believe. Don't I have anything for that?
Don't you have chip to paint?
I believe I had something for.
The paint thing only works on.
Yeah, I have. No, I. Oh no, that's to avoid prone or knockback.
Anyway, so Dami, do you want to move them 10 spaces?
Yes, I need to look up how
How do you?
Puppet
do that?
system works.
Oh.
Yeah, your
I'm
target
trying to
moves
end
at
this
maximum speed in a direction of your choice. Well, actually, yeah, because if you're moving 5 spaces, you would still be in my sensors after that 5 spaces, and then after I use puppet systems again, it won't matter if you're in my sensors. So I am going to measure out distance to move Dawn with puppet systems. Not Dawn. To move Dragon Child.
You can move me if you don't want me in the squad in front of the H1. That is
Do you
10
want to be in the squad?
in front of that H1, the top one.
In that case, I will.
I don't think I can land on top of it.
Yes, you can. Well, on top of the H1? No, if you do that, you'll break it. It doesn't.
Exactly. So in front of it.
In that case, I'm going to full tech. Are you allowing me to hit you with this?
Well, if it helps, then yes.
Cool. Then I succeed, and you're not taking heat for it.
Nice.
Okay.
Okay, I can't.
So do you move them 10
Carmen, could you
spaces?
move him right here for me?
Scoon, by the way, you sound a little bit underwater right now.
And I
Again, the
didn't
mic-
change anything. Don't know what it is.
I think it's really just your mic peeking out because it's so close to your face.
It's always this close, so I don't know what's the problem.
I want to see if it gives me. I don't get anything for.
This is going to be really funny if the Foot Squadron kills themselves trying to attack people while next to a drone.
It'll be a little funny.
I think it will be. Unless it's now learned from that previous attack, like, okay, let's not do this.
They took 2 actions after taking damage the first time.
Yeah.
It's the squads. I think if they get the order to fire, then they would all simultaneously fire, and at that point would be like, okay, let's
Yeah,
not do this.
I actually am going to do something a little funny. Fuck it, we're doing this now. I'm going
Go for
to
it.
overcharge, take 1 heat, and I'm going mech loadout. Oh, I have to. Oh my god, it keeps having to fucking reload BTT. I'm losing my mind. It's only when BTT is open too. Okay, what I'm going to do is I believe the action is called eject power cores. I have to open my goddamn sheet for like the 5th time this game, because it keeps kicking me out. No, not Sentinel. It's in the back of your skull. There we go, Basti. Meth load out. We want, yes, eject power cores. Your target becomes, actually, I don't know if I want to do this.
What's going on?
It does jam him is the problem.
Oh. Oh.
You could still, here's the thing, everything you can do, you can still do jammed. Because you're not attacking anyone next turn. You're just moving towards the doctor and like getting them in your mech, right? Because if I do this, I'm locking you into that. Okay.
Yes. Good.
What?
Well, if Scoon
Okay.
jammed, can he move?
No, he can move while jammed. You just can't like communicate with other people, and you can't use most of your weapons. There's some weapons you can use while jammed, like Tiger Hunter Sheath.
So, well, your plan wasn't to attack anyway, unless you needed to.
Yeah,
You have to
if
use-
I do
you
this,
have to use
however,
a
I
full
am locking you
to
into
allow them
moving
to
towards
enter.
the doctor and bringing her into the cockpit.
That was my next turn plan, yeah.
Cool, you're gonna get jammed, and then characters. I believe they're adjacent to you, aren't they?
At the moment, yes.
Okay, cool.
The doctor
They're
or
going
the
to
squad?
take-
No squad.
Squad is adjacent to you, yes.
Yeah, they're going to take 2, or I guess in this case, 1 energy damage.
Let's go
Hell yeah.
get him.
And you're letting me do this, so I don't need to roll. So...
Are you gonna warn him that his comms are about to go out?
No, Tommy's just like, I'm going to need you to trust me for the next, like, 30 seconds. I promise I've got you. Moves him 10 spaces, jams his jams his back.
Okay, what did you do? Hello?
Actually, yeah, no, because that's the thing. His mech starts moving like Dami's mech does, and Dami's mech moves weird as fuck because it doesn't look like it's moving on its own. It looks like it's being like moved. It looks like it's being marionetted.
Oh.
I have no string to hold me back.
You have some strings right now. You have some amount of strings right now. I am sorry.
You have strings.
Yeah, you are jammed, unfortunately. But you don't have to take heat.
All right.
Huh?
Is at the end of
And
your
I
turn.
do actually have to take heat because I overcharged.
Okay.
And
So does it mean I'm now adjacent to the doctor,
Remember,
or
you only take one. No. Your jam. Wait, what was the jam for? Was that just to hit the squad?
yes, because I had to eject power cores and that jammed him.
Okay. That doesn't change where your intent has been moved to. Okay.
no? But that doesn't mean that I'm not able to move next to the doctor next turn.
Oh no, you can move.
You can
Oh.
move. You just can't spend.
You're
any-
thinking of immobilized.
Yeah.
Jammed is
Oh, my weapons are not working for a round.
yeah, comms disabled. You can only make improvised attacks. No reactions or attacking actions.
But
Okay.
you won't have to take.
Bam. Have it straight.
Oh my god! Oh my god! It's on the
So,
screen.
and with that, I believe that thing is now down to.
Erwin is hacking in the background to tell you what these do.
You're hacking fucking the VTT. God damn.
Sorry, I should mention, Erwin is not hacking. The drone is hacking because I am targeting the
Oh.
wrong thing.
Fair enough.
Okay, and I need to mark heat on my character sheet.
Great.
And with
Is
that,
Is there anything left for you to do, ventriloquist?
no, that's my full turn.
All right.
Hold up, I need to.
I get to take 2 turns.
1 out of 6. There we go.
Then I feel this is the reason why you are called ventriloquist.
Yes, definitely. This is absolutely the reason I did not go
You, but instead
I'm
of
gonna make the Ronin.
making someone else start, you take it away.
Yeah. gonna
Let's
post
see.
it.
What's his movement? What's his movement? I like his fast character. I think he's fast. He's got a speed to him. He's gonna move 5. And he sees you guys going for the target, so he's gonna boost to get farther.
Mm.
That's where the drone is.
That is very close to where the drone is. Yes, I'm trying to check.
That's on the drone.
Yeah, it's almost like he's gonna go for your fucking drone.
Yeah, well, he can take some fucking damage. Sorry,
might.
that was
He
really
might.
aggressive.
It's fine. We're matching energy. It's okay.
Be aggressive. It's your baby.
He's taking
So,
three.
I do have a question about security perimeter. Do you
Elaborate.
Do you think they take damage when they enter the perimeter?
Does it say?
No.
What does it say? What does security perimeter say?
Hostile characters within the affected area take damage. Wow. I'm okay not doing that if you want. Because I don't know if it only activates on...
Signal junk
Attacks,
deploy.
attacks,
When attempts to
right.
rescue burn hostile within the affected before making any attack. So they would. So the area is essentially when they make an attack. That's when it takes effect.
Cool, then nothing happens. They're allowed to
Tell-
live for now.
Until they make the attack, hostile characters.
Allowed to live for now.
They're allowed to live for now.
So the squad isn't gonna
Doesn't
take
sound
any
ominous at all.
May.
Look, don't attack the butterfly or you will die.
Well, he's gonna fucking do it.
Is this the new version of the butterfly effect?
This isn't technically a ranged attack, so he doesn't really do anything extra with it. He's just gonna attack.
Damage.
Target him.
Take damage. 3
Fine.
kinetic damage.
Be nice to me. God damn.
No, you are attacking in my range.
Does he have any
Add the
armor?
Butterfly
He's not
effect
in
now
it.
to
That's
works
okay.
enough damage.
Okay, he's taking the damage.
Cool. Alright, now he can attack.
Great.
Watch my drone just explode.
Now let me kill your drone.
No!
Hey, you see this drone? Yeah, you're not gonna have that drone anymore, please.
Quick, someone give Dawn a -1. That hits. That unfortunately very much hits.
Fair and fair, we cannot say that drone didn't put in absolute work.
It definitely worked its best.
So,
Definitely.
I got
Put
some
in the
bad news,
effort.
folks.
Drone no more?
Yeah, it's down.
Drone no more. Drone super no more.
We
Alright,
got
drone
some.
no
At
more.
this point, kind of used to it.
Listen, yeah, we got some use out of it.
Oh yeah.
He doesn't
It
really
did
have anything
well.
else he can do. So that's him. That's his shit.
My drone. No.
He took out a drone,
Oh,
He lived as he
Kaimanov
died.
will be missed.
being a drone. This it's funny because he's also affected by it. You see, similar to how Rich Boy moves, he also teleports.
Oh,
Is Rich Boy's mech like also dressed up in evil style?
No, it's not.
Understandable.
that's fair. I could lock onto Rich Boy just for the kicks of it.
For shits and giggles.
Hey, you probably get info, right?
Yeah,
welcome.
yeah, I would.
Yes,
That's why I want to do it. Who are you?
Find
Show
out,
me your
find out who the
background
pilot
check.
is.
Show me your background check. God damn.
I need your name, your social security number, and the 3 little numbers at the back of your card.
All right,
And the expiry date.
Red Tail. I'm gonna target.
Oh, yeah? Why is my name being said?
Because I'm targeting you.
No.
Yeah.
Fair enough. This is a physical attack? No, this is
Tech
a
attack.
defense attack.
Yes.
This hits. Yeah, 13 hits.
You take 2 heat, and all attacks you make until the end of your next turn treat their targets as having soft cover. Keep that
Cool.
in mind. With his remaining action,
Where is my heat?
sensors, up to 2 allied characters and sensors. Cool. Awesome. Love that. Doing it.
Oh, interesting.
Mm.
So he's going to move. Oh, they're both here. Awesome. He's going to move the Ronin and the Cataphract. Ronin is going right up to Dragon Child.
Mm-hmm.
Please miss.
They're not making attacks. They're just
When
moving.
Yeah, don't worry, okay.
Cataphract is gonna be headed down this direction. No longer spinning.
Oh, he's gotten off the ride. Okay.
Yeah, he's no longer he's done having fun.
The cataphract comes off the table, clutches its stomach a little bit.
Puts him back onto the table.
He now has his blip reaction. Good to know.
Yeah.
Sweet. All right, that's his turn. And with that, this is where I'm going to end our session.
No.
for now.
I do have
Okay.
a question before we end the session, if that's okay?
Sure.
Because a guy moved into Dragon Child's threat radius, he could use his reaction, right?
No.
No.
Only if they are. Only if they walk within it.
Ah, gotcha.
Yeah.
Cool.
Also, he
Appearing.
can't act anywhere right now.
Also, yeah, he can react. He's also jacked.
Right, yeah.
My weapons
That
don't
is where
work,
we'll
so
be now. Before we end the session, we have questions.
Questions.
Yes.
Questions.
Oh boy.
We love questions.
We have questions. Probably always.
So, we're going to start with Dami. Why don't you answer some questions for me? Today, did you address any challenges with faith, passion, or intuition?
I feel like if I reach, I could say dealing with the One Plume and Golden Flame, or the Faith of the One Plume and Golden Flame, like that whole situation kind of was. However, also taking. Actually, no. I'm gonna say that yeah, she was.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna
Did
say
you
that.
express your heritage, background, or beliefs through actions?
There was one specific thing I'm thinking of where it was definitely no, because it was there was I can't remember the specific thing. It was it's like we wanted to tell someone about the ones you can go.
Yeah, you wanted,
I'm not
you
doing that.
wanted
We're
to
not involved.
draw
in
the thing you saw, and then
Yeah.
Erwin stopped you. Is that what you're talking about?
Well, no, I'm thinking about the thing where it's like it was trying to get for like Diamond. You want to see if anybody from the like the union, the tech sector, like could help out with this, and Diamond's like,
Yeah.
absolutely not. We're not bringing any more like civil
Oh, yeah,
servants
yeah.
into this. The last one died.
Yes.
Um,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's very much like going from her background into like this sort of not necessarily more dangerous work, but differently dangerous work.
Extra accuracy.
Did you struggle with issues from your burden or background? You don't have any burdens, but do you struggle with your background? Yeah.
Bring her background. Not yet.
Alright, okay. Have you witnessed something terrifying, mind-bending, or glorious today? Did you act on a first impulse, question your own senses, belief, or sense of self? Or did your stated intuition or gut feeling about something turn out to be right?
I think throwing Dragon out in space and jamming him to get to this person is absolutely a gut instinct decision that some would call unadvisable on her part.
Advisable. What are you talking about?
Okay. In that case, you get 3 XP today, which means you can take an advancement,
I have to go check CompCon for.
which means you get to choose a new skill, I think, or
I
bond
don't have
power.
to do that right now, do I?
No, but preferably think about it and choose it before the next session.
Okay.
With that, we're going to move to Erwin.
Yo,
Erwin, did you address challenges with cunning, subterfuge, or deceit today?
I mean, I'm trying to convince the cult that I'm with them.
Yep.
Cool.
Did you express your heritage, background, or beliefs through actions?
I'm trying to convince the cult that I'm with them. Sorry.
Did you struggle with any issues from your background?
I don't think so. The closest I got is the paracausality is bullshit and it doesn't exist.
Well,
That's
you
good.
haven't had that bite you in the ass yet, so
Yeah, that's fair.
I wouldn't say you struggled at all yet. Did you struggle or against or humiliate a powerful figure of some sort?
No, but I did pretend to be somebody else-ish.
Elaborate.
He's pretending that he believes in all of this stuff. He's pretending that
That's
he
not
believes
so
in-
much pretending to be somebody else, rather.
That's normal style line.
There's a difference between just lying to people and actively
That's
like
fair.
changing
And
your
physically
I
looking
need to-
like you are a.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
identity. Charm.
I don't think the situation was charged when he tried to charm his way out, so I don't think so.
No.
Yeah.
Did you obtain a guarded, hidden, or secret object or piece of information?
Nope, that was Lon's.
Okay. Then you will take 2 XP today, which will actually
Let's go.
give you an advancement. Hooray! Which means you get to pick a new bond power.
Yeah.
We're gonna move on to Houston.
Yes.
All the way to
Did you address
Texas.
any challenges with strength, leadership, or force today?
Not yet.
Did you express any
No.
heritage, background, or beliefs through your actions?
No.
Did you struggle with any issues from your burdens or background?
This is my background. So that's a little.
You're a
Background
soldier.
soldier. Yeah, I mean, I'm struggling to fit in with all this tech stuff and spy espionage and stuff.
Fighting for his life.
I'm a soldier. I'm a fighter. That's what I do. But we're currently not in a active war zone. We are infiltrating and information gathering. So in a way, yeah, I do struggle with it.
We have to start getting in fist fights.
We have to start getting fist fight, gunfights, blow something up, infiltrate via tactical explosion and C4 charges. Yes.
I'm sorry, Rita. We had to break stealth for narrative reasons.
You didn't have to break the door down. Yes, we did it. Because I haven't used my C4 yet.
It's enrichment, okay?
It's enriched. We have to let him blow things up or he's gonna get antsy.
So, okay. Did you lead from the front today? Did you protect someone weaker than yourself, win a competition, friendly or otherwise, or take harm, blame, burden, or penance for something else?
No.
Okay. Is that any XP today?
And 1.
1. You get to 1. Which sadly means no advancement yet.
Yeah, I also missed 1 session, so I'm.
I gave you an XP for that too, though, just because I felt.
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
thank you.
You got 1. Alright. Lounds. Did you address challenges with curiosity, exploration, or understanding?
I don't know if following in stealth counts as curiosity or exploration.
Exploration. You looked around You were exploring
okay.
around the Faith of the One temple.
The temple, yeah.
Did you express your heritage, background, or beliefs through your actions?
I think that the way I approached the entire temple and stuff would be part of my background as a super soldier, sneaking around, stuff like that.
Okay. Did you struggle with any issues from your background today?
No.
Did you smell, hear, or taste something new, learn a new skill or trade, or gain a new level of mastery in something you already know? Or did you meet and converse with an expert, or behold a unique, interesting, or beautiful sight?
Don't think so. Any of those.
Okay. Then you have earned 2 XP today. Fortunately, you are 1 away from an advancement. With that, there's nothing left for us to do this session. I will hand it back to you, Skoon, to take us out.
I hope you guys enjoyed watching us sometimes fumble, sometimes do good, and just have fun.
Oh, yeah.
For those watching on YouTube, we will see you on the next one.